All right, welcome back, everyone. Episode 7.
Hooray!
3 away from 10. That's crazy. How many hours is that? It's a lot of hours.
9.
30 hours of content.
Oh.
It's a lot.
You made.
Yeah.
I thought you meant
Yeah, my bad.
away.
We've
Yeah,
only
yeah.
streamed for
Good
about
for-
Yeah.
Sure.
3 more sleeps until. Cool. So we left off last time with our. I still can't call you heroes. With our group.
Adventurers.
Our adventurers. You guys you picked up a bar named Henry Larson, and then you headed over to Krasimir, which was taken over by a bunch of Myconids. After a really long and kind of drawn out encounter, you were able to bargain for your, freedom as long as Grumm here took 3, I think their bottles were literally called spore shakers, and they asked you to spread their spores.
Gross.
I believe that's really all that happened last time, and after that, you guys were I think you're just heading out. I believe you're just going to Ice Tusk's nest.
I thought there was a 3rd stop.
Oh, there is one more stop, yes.
Yeah, after we go around the mushroom-infested city.
Yeah.
Which isn't our problem.
No, that's the motto.
Yep, of course. What was it you said? If
you don't have to do something, don't do it.
Exactly. Cool. So, without further ado, any announcements? Oh, we might be changing our hours for next weekend and following weekends. So I said it last time, but we didn't get to it. So he's back. So. Oh yeah, it's a new month. So Cosmo is back. If you weren't here for the first time, they can boop the snoot once per month to gain advantage.
I think it was like the equivalent of DM inspiration.
I think it was like a DM inspiration. Yeah, they can boop it to get advantage once per month at any time for any roll. So yeah, I think that's it. Anyone have anything to say?
Let's try not to die.
Yes, let's try. It's up to you.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, your goal is the
trying our
opposite of
best.
that.
Your goal is to also try not to die.
Right. Yes. My goal personally as the DM
To not make us
is
mad.
not to die. Yeah. You guys all turn
Mad
me
enough to
kill me.
inflict physical
violence on me. Yes.
Although
Yeah.
that would be very entertaining for a stream.
It's gonna turn to like a gladiator bit.
Like an Uwe Boll boxing match.
I don't know what gladiator yells when he stabs the toe. Otherwise, I would have quoted it. It's all I can't
It's all
speak that.
Latin.
It's all Latin. Cool. So yeah, you guys are in the carriage. You're actually getting closer to Ice Tusk about now, so it is starting to get colder. You notice that Henry, he has like a bag that he seemingly can fit more. It's a bag of holding, basically. He like puts instruments in there, then pulls out like another instrument sometimes. But as you guys are getting closer, he pulls out like a heavier jacket and like puts it on, kind of like buttons up, like, always gotta be prepared. You guys have warmer clothes, I assume?
Yeah.
I'm actively in like my big puffy.
Oh right, you never took it off, but you're
I
no
never
longer
did.
like you're no longer like overheating.
I've lost 3 pounds in water weight.
I already have my fur coat under my chainmail on. I'm all nice and toasty already.
Toss my nice little puffy jacket on instead of my normal jacket.
Yeah, I probably put on my heavier
And
clothes
put on
as well.
my hat. It's like the same hat, but it's got a Ushanka on it a little bit.
I'll also take one of my blankets and go up to our drow buddy and like kind of like tap him on the shoulder and say, "Hey."
He just goes,
Okay. And I just kind of like go back and wrap myself in the said blanket. And
I'm gonna take Bradley. I'm gonna do some changes. How much time do we have from here to the next time?
the next time is actually pretty close. It's about an hour away right now.
Okay. Well, I will change. I'm gonna do some modification to my little guy. And, take like his wings off. Actually, I'll just stitch his wings down. And I'm gonna take his head off. Put some new stuff inside from one of the jars I have. Screw it back on. Give him a little shake. Hold him and like. There's a cover, right?
Yeah, you set up a
Yeah,
we have
right,
one
right.
shower curtain.
You're in your like individual.
Yeah.
I mean the wagon itself.
like
How
a big
high?
cover underneath. So,
Where is there like a?
Was it
Is this like an
canopy?
Oregon Trail wagon?
Yes. Yeah.
So there's a
canopy.
yeah.
Yeah.
Are there walls that go up to like here, and then the canopy starts? I can slam him against one of the walls, and I let go. And I can't. I mean, he sticks, and then I'm like,
Oh god.
cool. All right. And I
Oh no.
I put him back down.
did you make Bradley sticky?
He's- yeah.
I just immediately.
That's a DC 10 strength check, baby.
Yeah. Go ahead.
To unstick the yeah.
That is a 8 plus 5, that's 12.
Alright,
Yeah,
you're able to
you
take him
understand.
off. Barely. it's a bit of a struggle.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I just immediately like, like.
he doesn't look too different though.
Your chapter of Valdez is like the Necronomicon for me. I don't want to know like all the
All the
details
horrors in there.
of like there's probably like a page on how to make Bradley an Eldritch Abomination. I gotta have like sanity saving throws to be in the same room as.
Jesus
What do you think I
Christ.
just did to him?
I don't know, man.
I
So,
did
yeah.
that.
After that, I'll try and immediately change the conversation and look over to Henry and be like, oh,
Henry is just kind of like blank staring at Tally right now.
so Henry, can I ask you where did you get that bag? I'm really just trying to change the
Don't worry,
conversation.
he doesn't make goop.
It's a gift from my father. Yeah.
Oh,
I grew up in a family of musicians, so, you know, I told him I was going to go out and make a name for myself. He gave me his bag.
that seems like a very neat bag.
Oh, yes, a bag of holding, if you've never heard of that. Very rare these days.
Oh, I don't think I ever heard of something like that.
Oh, it's a bag. It's big on the inside compared to the outside.
Okay.
It's just a bag.
Is it okay if I look inside?
No. You never look inside another man's bag of holding.
I've
It's
never
fucked
heard
up.
of a bag
You can't
of
do
holding.
that.
I don't know the rules of a bag of holding.
Well, now you do.
Oh, I guess you're right.
You just
Henry.
you learn one every day.
I'm sorry, Henry.
Cool.
I'm just curious where you got the bag of holding. I want to look inside of it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so you guys have like any downtime activities you want to do while you're in a wagon that you possibly can do, you can do now, but
I would look at the spores that give it like the spores a look, fine look, and see like anything about them. Just like, you know, if there's anything weird or like if they're like actually living.
Oh. Grumm, are you certified to handle those spores? Use the proper.
I mean, the mushrooms trusted me with it. So.
Yeah, but I mean like government certified.
Oh right.
Like what is your
it's certified.
what is
The
your
FDA
like
exists in this universe.
Yeah, the FDA, yeah.
Well,
yeah.
considering the government wants to kill me, I don't think so.
what level of education do you have in handling spores?
Well, I have to say this is probably my first time dealing with it that I can remember.
Really? Okay. Well, I don't know if that's the best idea.
Taddy, I'm not giving you
I
this
am
forward.
certified to deal with this stuff. This is my background. I'm a
Taddy,
researcher in alchemy and mutation, and I think that I don't really know if it's safe for you to have those, or I can keep them safe.
Taddy, I do trust you that you understand how to handle the spores. However, on the off chance that the Myconids who told me not to give them to you do find out that I gave them to you, and they come after us, I'm sorry, but I don't want to deal with a mushroom army. And
You just told me that you think the Myconids are going to take over the world?
I'm not saying that they will, but I'm saying that they have an entire town under their control. And
Buddy. How many towns do you think? Like what? Like
Still-
that's like a town. It's not like a.
Grumm just slowly
Country.
puts the
Grandma, I'll blow
spores
you up if you
away.
don't give me the spores.
What?
I'll blow you up if you don't give me the spores. I really don't trust you to handle them, and I think it is going to cause a problem.
You'll blow up the
Whoa.
spores as well.
I'm pretty sure it just incinerates him.
Well-
Like a flash.
How do
You ever see-
explosions work?
Well, it's magic, so
Oh, it's explosions. Can't.
yeah. No, it's
Are they? Fuck, I can't do his voice now. Oh, I get
Your
it.
threats of violence are becoming less and less genuine. And I say that in a lovingly way.
Like go a little.
I'll
to
make sure
that.
next time I threaten you to follow through on it.
Wonderful.
Are they magic?
I'm pretty well.
The bracelets.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure because if they weren't magic, there would need to be a payload inside of the bracelet.
I'm gonna activate one from the weave.
Okay.
Are they magic?
Yeah. You got evocation magic on there.
Okay.
That's the magic of blowing stuff up, isn't it?
Probably.
It's magic of blowing stuff.
And there's a
It's
small.
surprisingly healing.
There's more divination than there is evocation.
That's
Yeah.
the power of blowing stuff up for the gods.
That's not true, but yeah.
That's the power of if something is going to blow up in the future.
No, that's the power of making your DM's job a living hell.
Do I also get anything from Henry?
Just the bag of holding, but no.
What
Good
about the
sure.
magic of his music?
That's nothing.
He doesn't. He has performance anxiety. We talked about this.
Actually, are their spores still active? The ones that he was
No,
spraying?
they're only in that little area.
Darn. I wanted to
Oh my
hear a
God.
mind song.
Mine. The song is mine.
I want to hear some brain tunes.
And just to give my thoughts on the spore matter, I don't think any of us should have them at all. I think we should probably get rid of them. You're not actually going to spread theirs,
God, no.
right?
If only we had a seemingly infinite contained location that we could put them into.
I don't want to put
No,
the
that's
spores on Henry.
That's a terrible idea.
I don't want to drag Henry into our madness.
Henry
We're
seems-
releasing them,
What's up?
and it's just
Say my name.
Oh,
Sorry, I was disassociating.
it's-
Happens sometimes.
Brayoff
that's something we'll
was
do. No.
preferring something that I didn't want to do.
Alright.
Just look, I don't know what we should do with these, but I don't feel like it's a good idea to just toss them out or to just give them to Tally because I feel like
I also agree that it's not a good idea to toss them out, but I don't agree that it is not a good idea to give them to the most capable person to handle them.
but what if the mushrooms come back?
What?
Grumm, what the hell gave you so much PTSD for these mushrooms?
D-
We got out of there unharmed, and they were in a small town that didn't want to be bothered.
They're-
Who do you
we
think
were-
they're going to take over the world? They said, we don't want to be bothered. The number one rule of not wanting to be bothered is don't start an invasion.
The
I'm
number
just
one
saying.
rule of certain invasion is saying that you don't want to be bothered.
He's got a point there.
That's
They're-
not at all true.
There
Really?
were also
Kruger Dynasty, look it up.
It's true.
we
See?
It's true.
are you
Henry's on my
that
side.
I am.
There-
As short kings must stick together, right? That's right.
There were also people with mushrooms in their eyes, like growing out of their eyes. I assume they were dead. I hope, but that's not particularly good. I don't think we should be condoning that. Or
I don't.
good, then we should not. We should throw the spores somewhere where they will be gone.
But what if they get found and spread? They need to be like contained.
You,
in a safe
if
spot.
you know so much about them, then how long would they live in like a jar if they were like buried?
Can I do a history roll and see if I know if there's any volcanoes in Ice Tusk?
You're from Ice Tusk. There are no volcanoes in Ice
I
Tusk.
can do a common sense roll. Wow, it was a 20. There are no volcanoes
There
in Ice
could be
Tusk.
fault lines.
Yeah, that's true.
I guess, but there's not. So.
Yeah.
It's a mountainous region. There could be a lot of
The
volcanic-
tectonic plates of this fantasy world don't lie.
Come on, Richard. You don't know the tectonic plates of your own world.
Yeah,
Come on.
just
My
plate map.
bad. My bad. Yeah.
Okay.
I rolled a 16 to see how long they would live in a jar. My guess is all of the time.
Oh yeah, pretty long time.
Like, effectively forever?
You,
Keep in mind, they're like a hive mind, right? They all talk to each other, so these spores either can hear us right now, because that's how they do some weird dumb communication through their head or whatever, or they'll know if we, just throw them in a ditch or something.
I
I say the first person that screws with us, sneeze in their pudding or something.
I think
Bring
What
off.
the hell is wrong with you?
I'd rather not start a pandemic virus.
Another one of
Yeah, I just-
because of a
spores.
petty
It's
reason.
not. It doesn't seem like a good idea now.
I think
I was on your side, but then you said that, and that's a little fucked up.
Yeah.
Don't really know if I agree with you anymore.
maybe Callie is the best person to have them.
Thank you, Prodigy.
But are you're not gonna spread them?
No, God.
But they
no.
asked us to. What if they'll know?
But what if we go and spread them and... Not, excuse me. Not what if. When we go and spread them, more towns will be like that.
Where's like the least populated
well,
place?
We made an agreement, didn't we? Well, you made an agreement.
No,
I
I
was like,
lied
half
to them.
Whoa.
I said no, I no, we're not gonna spread the spores. Yes, I'll say anything to get out of this situation.
All right, listen. What? We spread them in Ice Tusk. What kind of plant is going to survive in Ice Tusk?
No, that's a stupid idea.
No, it's not. It's Ice Tusk. It's ice and snow.
It's also not.
Nothing's going to
plant.
survive in Ice Tusk.
It's a fungus.
What about every
sorry.
single person who survives in Ice Tusk?
Okay, well they're not plants.
Neither is this.
You
You are privileged to even be on this cart right now, so you don't get a say in this discussion.
I'm just saying.
No.
Do you know any
No.
mushrooms that survive in cold weather?
That's another carriage riding past us. And they're they're very
yeah.
loud.
There's a very loud.
I rolled a 24 to know about mushrooms that live in cold environments. You know, like
spores.
fungus.
Spores thrive in moist and warm environments. So
Doesn't black mold?
it's not black mold though. It's spores.
What color are these spores?
Green.
Oh, I had purple in my mind.
I thought it was orange.
I thought it was green too.
Oh wow, we've
And
all.
since it's dry in the winter, it usually suppresses mold and spores and stuff. So Henry's actually right here.
What color
There
are
are
they?
tons of fucking mold and spores live in there. What are you, stupid? What are you, dumb? Oh my god. I literally, again, you are not. It is we picked you up. We could kick you out right now. This is not your discussion.
But you guys kicked me out.
Yes.
I feel. What the hell?
You
I thought we were good.
You didn't side with me earlier.
You talked about poisoning people with spores.
Poisoning people who.
I'm on this
are
man's
bad.
side.
You're not. Your side doesn't. You are not part of this discussion, Henry.
I'm inserting myself into the discussion. You know,
And I'll be outserting you
can
of
use
the cart.
a little bit of kindness.
Prodigy agrees with me.
I do actually for once.
I also kind of do.
If we
I'm
want to be
holding the
democratic,
spores.
that's
Yeah,
a
it's
vote.
three bottles, right?
Yeah.
It's three
That's
little
pretty
spores.
good.
I see that as three throwable.
Okay, what if
weapons,
we
but
have like a contained, we spill some and see what happens in like a contained
No.
situation?
I.
Well, then we know if they're bad or not. Maybe they're really nice spores.
There
know
are
that they're bad.
procedures.
they
for this.
were fairly nice spores.
Yeah, they were very understanding.
Are there cave systems in Ice Tusk that I know of?
Probably not.
There's no caves at all.
That you know of, no.
They turned off cave generation.
Cave generation was turned off.
'Cause, I mean, I would definitely just like go
I mean,
into, like,
man-made ones that your clan might have, but most of their stuff is above ground and tribal.
Alright, I'm on team
Was
give
he-
the spores to Tally.
Unbelievably, so am I.
Fine.
No
fine.
offense.
Since I'm a very important part of this conversation, I agree.
You're not.
So we have 1, 2, 3 votes for give the spores to Tally.
Well, no. Who are you?
And I have 1,000,000 votes for the
Well,
mushrooms.
I
not
was
giving
agreeing with
the
him,
spores.
and then he was being weird.
You have one
so then I
vote.
was agreeing with him,
Is there a hive mind?
but then he was being
They
weird,
have
so now I
one
agree with
mind.
that one.
You have 1 vote.
That's fair. That's
Yeah.
fair.
You were
But then again, it is a pretty strong vote.
No, it's really not because they're not here right now.
But what if they do come?
Rob, you're making this so
Got a little
much
something
more
on
difficult.
this. Sorry.
Look, I just want to hold on to them for a little bit. I'm not going to spread them anywhere, but I don't trust that the hive doesn't have a way to find us.
What if we are in a combat scenario, like we have been, and you are holding onto them, and they break, and you become infected
Same
with
could
them?
go for Tally.
You're in
Yes,
the front lines.
but Tally could probably like cure themselves.
You're on the front lines. You have a high
That is
chance
also
of them
true.
getting broken.
I'm just scared that if I do give them over, and if you do what you do, being
Being put them in a bookcase somewhere?
Gosh,
most
please
likely experiment with them and probably add them to Bradley somehow.
No, I'm not gonna add them to Bradley. Bradley's perfect.
Why'd you make him sticky then?
Well, because he's He wasn't perfect, but now he is.
Stick the spores to Bradley.
That's also a horrible idea.
Well, no. No, I mean as in, like, take the bottle.
And but Bradley's
Stick-
also a front line, because he's a harasser.
No, we stick the bottle to Bradley, and then we send Bradley further in the front line, just in case.
You're turning my homunculus into a bomb.
Oh,
And
you hate
I
bombs
like that
now?
idea.
No, I like him.
Then
Can't you remake him?
Yeah, but it takes time.
I guess that's
It's
fine.
like a...
As you guys are kind of having this conversation, by the way, the cart kind of stops as you are in you're in Squall's End.
Grumm, just
Uh,
hand over the spores, I'll put them in my bag, and we can...
I'm keeping them for now. Maybe later you can have them. I'm staying out of
the
it.
cart stopped. I point outside.
We're in a wooden car. If you want to burn down with me, then be my guest.
I'd like to look outside to see why the cart stopped.
Just run the
You're,
town.
I mean,
We're here.
you lift a little flap and you're there. It's like a small mining town on the edge of just on the edge between Ice Tusk and Grumm EST.
We're still in Kruger though, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So it's dark here. It's like there's like light snow on the ground, but it's just like powdered, and it's just dark. Really, a lot of the buildings are made from the stone that they mine, so very gray. That's about it.
This snow, how it's like real powdery though, right?
Yeah, really powdery.
I like to scoop enough together to make like a not half-hearted, but like a snowball.
Honestly,
It's not
so,
that good because it's powdery. But
it's so thin and powdery that
can't
it
even-
melts in your hand. Yeah.
It's okay. Well, there's
Soon.
gonna be
Don't
snow
worry.
ice
At least,
steps.
yeah.
it's gonna be a snowball.
Soon.
Because I hop out of the
I mean,
cart and get an odd sense of nostalgia when I hit the ground. You feel the crunch of snow.
It's not a crunch. It's just like a.
Okay.
Yeah.
You think it's gonna crunch, but it doesn't.
It's like the only time there is concentrated snow, it's like all black and like gross because it's been on the ground for so long, and it's a like mining town.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's like snow the day after, you know.
Yeah. Slush.
Slush and gross.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's only been like an hour since we, woke up at the start of a new day.
yeah.
Why are we stopping here again? Why don't we just keep going?
It's a good question.
What's his name?
I'm asking this.
Cal. Yeah. Cal kind of like nods over to just a general market, and makes signs for eating food. That basically he needs to get fresh food for the next few days.
Okay.
Oh.
He needs to get fresh food for the next few days.
Oh.
Yeah.
For the next few days?
Yeah, because we're going into...
Fresh food?
Yeah.
At that market?
Yeah, that market.
For the next few days? Cool.
Are we
Alright. I still have...
going to be informed of what we're doing in Ice Tusk here? Or
This is a weird question. Would your character know sign language?
Yeah.
Like,
For
that's a-
common?
Yeah.
I feel like that's a language.
Is Common ASL its own
It's
language?
common ASL, yeah.
Oh, I should have picked that one though.
Alright, well, they do like the sign in common for like basically they're trying to say like, if you don't want to stay here, we can keep going.
No, we can stay here and get food.
You don't I can grab food and we can keep going. It was just for, commodity.
We can swing in. Everyone who
Yeah.
has money can get food.
Do you know when we're being informed of our mission as well?
I assume it'd be
He
obvious.
kind of respawn pulls out like a scroll, but then
Later.
later.
Yeah, okay.
Should we be concerned by that? We have no idea what we're going into.
Well, no, he has the... We're just gonna be briefed in Ice Tusk.
Or anywhere else.
I don't know.
We've been in this thing for like 3.5 days. Not really, 2.5 days.
Should we keep Henry? Or should we let him off here?
The second... I'm pretty sure he's just... I like sidebar, like away from Tally. Pretty sure he's trying to leave the country. So if there's like any sort of checkpoint,
There isn't.
there isn't.
It was only out of like the capital.
Oh,
They have such a big like country, and they're constantly expanding their borders that having checkpoints is kind of like difficult for them.
oh, never mind. Okay. He's not a detriment, but like because he's insisting he's part of the group, I definitely think he should be in the front lines of any sort of combat where I'm pull your weight, you know.
Yeah. We
He's a
can
bard. He'll inspire us.
we can stay here for like a bit and get food. It's fun. I think it'd be nice because we got to sleep from the mushrooms, but it was not a good one.
Do you want to stay the night?
Is there an inn?
It would just cut.
Is there an inn?
Yeah, but by the looks of it, it's probably one of the worst. Since we're really on the edge,
Right.
it's not a very nice one compared to the last one.
I would prefer to stay in.
He kind of like he kind of thinks about it for a second, and then is like, I mean, we could just cut off a day from our journey.
I don't see any downside.
It's really up to you if you
Getting
want to
there
spend the night
earlier.
here or in Ice Tusk.
I'm on Team Ice Tusk.
Yeah, we can just go to Ice Tusk. Seems good.
Kind of nods, and kind of like just heads over to the market. The food here is, since it is literally a mining, there's not a lot. They have like a slaughterhouse really, and that's it.
Salted meat and
It is literally salted meat.
It is.
Where it's not the worst thing in the world, but it's
There's
Maybe
a
some-
stand that says
maybe-
edible cold and all that.
heart attack.
yeah.
Wait,
Pretty-
orc bacon.
orc bacon?
Yeah.
Orc bacon's too nice.
Is that bacon
No,
made
that's
of works?
No, remember
It's from
the
the
recipe we
D&D
made?
cookbook.
We had a D&D cookbook.
There
We
we
have
have
two.
two. Heroes, please. D&D cookbooks?
So we have two
Yeah.
copies of one.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah. Anyway, so he goes over there. You see him kind of like motioning for what he wants, and he comes back with like a few things of like just salted slabs of meat, pretty much over his shoulder. He kind of like struggles to walk because Kel's not a very strong-looking guy. He's very like.
I'm gonna
thin.
go out and
Yeah.
help Kel.
I was
carry
gonna
this.
scamper over and
He like smiles and
Yeah, same.
passes off. Underneath the cart is kind of like a thing that slides out for like suitcases that would be like packed down and other things, and in there is like some of the camping gear, some of the pots and pans, and he like kind of like puts it in like he doesn't have like a area to really put it, so he just kind of like shoves it in like a woven bag pretty much, and like gives it a shrug and slides it back onto the cart.
Nice. Alright.
He says like, anyone have anything to do here? Are we good to go?
We're good to go.
I look into the distance. And
You guys don't know what he's saying. You have to get this from Tally.
It's true. Well, you can assume.
I'm still doing
Once
this.
he's done packing.
I like look into the distance and I see like the most broken down tavern. The sun is perfectly shining on it, and I know I can't go in.
You cried like a single tear.
tear rolls down your face.
Yeah.
You wouldn't be able to go in if
I
you
just
weren't.
clap my hand around.
Oh,
right off.
I would have made an attempt.
Well, no, I just mean because you have no money.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
If I had money, I would have made an attempt.
Right. Okay.
But I
we're
don't.
all good to go, right?
Yeah.
All right.
I'll get shaved.
Take a swig from my
Cool.
flask.
And I mean, yeah, with that, you just pack back up. Everyone gets in. You notice at this point, Cal does grab like a woolen blanket, and pulls it over himself before, and the owlbear kind of like, and off you go. It's about again 2 hours till you're like in Ice Tusk. So again, if there's anything you want to do for downtime, let me know. If not, we'll just catch up to where you'll be in an hour or so.
I don't have downtime. It's another hour. That's close.
2 hours,
2
yeah.
hours.
Well, still, I don't have downtime activities. I don't think.
Really? No.
That's fair.
I'm practicing my dexterity by throwing the ball.
I forgot you had the ball. Henry, he points at the sleds. So, do you like what's the plan with that? I'm just curious. It's taking up a lot of space in here. Like, I can't really stretch out my legs. So what's the plan with this sled? Like, are you gonna pull it?
Yes.
Are we gonna be on it?
I was planning on carrying all our supplies.
I only weigh like 80 pounds. I mean, I could probably just sit on it and you could pull me.
Aren't you gonna?
I could serenade you. Oh my! I could be like a little like, and you could pull me through the snow, and I could write a song. I could write a song about you pulling me through the snow.
But what about your stage work?
I could write the song. I didn't say perform the song.
Okay.
I can give you a little.
Also, wait, he's 80 pounds and a halfling? That's a fat ass pad.
You look amazing to me.
Like, I mean, aren't you like 45?
I don't know. I checked like BMI or something.
He would be half that actually. He would be around 40. He would be around 40. So I don't have halfling weight memorized on the top of my head. I apologize. So yeah, I've got what kind of instruments do you like? I've got kind of rumbles through, pulls like a lute. I've got the classic bond special. I've got pulls out two maracas. I've got these ones from someone in the Familiar Trade Company. Puts that back in. He pulls out a drumstick. Don't know what this is, but I think you go dickety dock with it. What tickles your fancy?
Well, I mean, if you have a recorder in there, I know a thing or two about
I got a
those.
flute. Want a flute?
I mean, I can try.
It pulls out like a half. Like it looks like it's a homemade flute. Yes.
Let
Yeah,
me
go
try.
ahead.
And you see Grumm, he like kind of like fiddles around with it a little bit, and then he just starts playing like a little song. Like it's not impressive, but it's like something that you didn't expect him to know.
Starts busting out 3 blind mice. Or hot cross buns.
Yeah, hot cross.
It's like a level or two above that.
No.
You gotta hold up
Hot
the
cross
piano when
buns.
you're playing that.
What? The
They
piano?
can't see. They
Yeah,
can't
you
see.
You can see the piano.
Hang on, I'm gonna roll a performance to see how good. Yeah, wait, hang on.
Whoa!
They did it.
Roll for performance.
I am going to
That's
roll
crazy.
for
Go ahead and
performance.
roll for performance.
We should keep a roll for performance counter.
That is a 2.
It's ear
Negative?
splitting. It's ear splitting. You know when like it like peak, like you blow too hard into the recorder and it like peaks. Yeah.
Oof.
It's bad.
Okay.
Hold on, it's just all right. Let's take that
I
back.
think I
Ugh.
need a little bit of
That's
practice.
all right. Maybe
You
a
sound
little
like
bit. Yeah.
Prodigy.
I've never
I don't
you're
know
a
if
pod,
I'm
right?
supposed
You
to take
can
that
do
compliment at all.
music,
It's
right?
I do like
Okay.
magic music. I don't really
Looks
play
like
it
it
all
doesn't
as
sound
much.
too good.
I mean,
Looks like you're not
I
in
can't hear you
sports
over the
then.
conversation. I'll be real with you.
It's because Prodigy's bad at music. That was the joke.
I'm still not gonna give you the scores.
It can't be that bad if you can do music magic.
It's
can do
no,
music magic.
I make the music with the magic while it's like it makes the magic, but I also make the music through the magic.
I didn't get any of that. I'm gonna be real with you.
I'll
None of that landed with
I
None of that
will-
resonated.
I will show you.
You have a magical tuning fork.
And I take out the sort of conductor's baton and just sort of what's it called? I'll cast. I don't really have any pointless ones. Arcane Anomaly. It won't do anything.
What does it?
Describe
What does it do?
Yeah,
Okay, here.
Describe
It's
Arcane
a
Anomaly.
Balda's spell.
Yeah.
It sounds a lot worse than it would be, but
Yeah.
obviously he wouldn't be like making it a full effect. You spread cracks in the magical energy that suffuse the multiverse. For your duration, whenever a spell is cast within range, roll a d6. On a 1, the spell casting fails, expanding the spell slot as normal, but not consuming expensive material components. So when he cast this, when I cast this, it's sort of obviously the sort of spectral orange music instruments appear.
What instruments?
I'm thinking about that right now. Sort of above and behind him. I imagine for this, it would be a sort of not heavy drums, but it's sort of just this idle tune of like sort of humming in like the back of your mind. But it's obviously it has like a tune to it. It has a certain musical tenor.
It's like a ringtone. It's a ringtone.
If you want to
I just
base
imagine.
it down like that.
It's the default iPhone.
Yeah.
It's a drum loop. It's like a nice
I
drum
just
loop.
imagine
riff.
it's like someone like ripping strings and like every hit of like the drum just like cracks of like the magic everywhere going around.
Well, when he's when it cancels a spell, then it has an effect, yeah. But when there's no spells around, it's just sort of idly there.
Well, that's not music.
Oh yes, it is.
I could do that. You just kind of like takes out and strums like a single dum. That's what you just did.
Oh, look at that! You played in front of us. I'm so proud of you.
That's not
music
playing.
is
That's me hitting a
exclusively
single
for
note.
GarageBand.
Well,
Lucas.
That's not playing music.
Well, then hit more notes after that.
No, I just can't sing in front of other people. I can play. Gives you a little riff.
I'm gonna buy you an actual thing so you can play.
Get me a
it.
melodica and I will.
I'm also broke.
I know.
Ah,
Don't have anything.
college life,
Do you
baby.
not have like prestidigitation?
I don't actually, no.
It's a Chad move.
Cast Fireball.
No, I don't have that.
Yeah,
either,
take
actually.
cast fireball, Bard. Cast fireball.
Yeah, level 4. Yeah, cast fireball.
It's a special spell I made up called Firebard. And it's a fireball for bards.
Yeah.
If he was lore, he could take it.
I could play something more impressive, but it would use up some of my magic reserves. I don't want to, in case something happens.
We playing on. Oh.
So something could
What do
happen.
you think
Something
we're-
happens to us all the time.
It is true.
Are
we
you
do have
forgetting
options.
about
Yeah,
that
yeah,
whole
no,
I'm
mushroom
starting to feel like
incident?
traveling with you guys was a small mistake.
You
But
can
it's
leave.
alright.
I think
Well,
we
the-
warned you.
You have lifted flap and you're like halfway in ice dust right now, so all it is just white.
Yeah, there's no. I mean, we're not. there's no real towns in Ice Dust.
I don't really
Chris.
know.
Yeah, we.
This was your idea, joining us.
It was on
Yeah.
you, man.
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, it's on me.
He
Yeah.
sadly accepted.
Yeah, no, this is the consequences of my own actions trying to biting me in the ass.
Yeah.
So here we are.
Well, I mean, if you do want to, we're all, I think, close to the next town, so.
Next time. There is no next time.
Yeah.
It's Ice Dusk. Unless we're
Yeah.
meeting with the
I-
Ravages or
yeah,
the
really.
Bloodskins.
As he says that, Grumm, you can just see Grumm pale.
He's green though.
Hey, Cal. Can you
No, yeah, he's.
can we read that now? All right.
Are we meeting with the Ravagers or the Bloodskins? Because both of those sound like not fun names.
He's like he gives you like a.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, they're not.
Their
they're
names
not
are the
fun.
Ravagers.
Yeah. What do you know about Ice Tusk?
Hmm?
What do you know about Ice Tusk?
There's ice.
Don't say it. Do not tell me that there are no.
It's the Ravagers. Bloodskins.
That's true.
And also some tusks.
Ah!
Grumm's from there. It's cold. Snow. It's, 4 words. Its name.
I don't think
Well,
that's correct.
What's the
you
tribes
know-
of
Wait,
Ice
4
Tusk.
letters in the name.
Ice Tusk is one word. You were close though.
Hmm?
Ice Tusk is one word.
Yeah.
So it's 3.
Math wizard. Right there.
We should teach you how to count.
Maybe one day.
Alright, so we're not with the two colorfully named groups.
They're all named like that.
They're all named
Yeah.
like that.
It's like a. No offense. It's like a bad place to be.
None taken.
How
Why
do
do you
you-
think I left?
That's
How do
true.
you say that not
Well, not all of
offensive?
them are that violent. There's the ice blocks. They don't sound that scary. They're literally just called the ice blocks. What are they gonna do?
Probably.
Sculpt some ice at us?
They're probably just gonna kill you normally.
Can I roll a history check if I know anything about the ice blocks?
Go for it. Yeah. How young were you when you left your tribe? You weren't that old, right?
I was
17, 18, I assume.
Yeah, like it's been like probably like 2 or 3 years.
Ice blocks
since...
get their name. Like you would just know as general information. Ice blocks get their name from they kind of stab people through the hands on top of ice blocks and let them sit there. And they salt the ice blocks and throw them on there.
The ice blocks aren't necessarily the greatest people. Just anyone in Ice Tusk isn't
Sound like
necessarily
the
the greatest
builders
person.
of the location. Of Ice Tusk.
Aren't they all? Isn't like every tribe like murderers, like ruthless murderers?
I mean, some of them
No,
are nice.
maybe the Ravagers are just really nice people who have a bad rep.
They're not.
I think they named themselves.
Maybe the Bloodskins only get that because their skins are red.
They're not.
I'm just trying to think positive. I think we need a little bit more optimism. You know what? We're gonna do a group exercise. Come on. I want you to say one nice thing that you've thought today. You first.
No. I don't fucking answer to you.
No, it's a group exercise. It's
What, like
bonding.
30 seconds ago you were like regretting being in this group.
I'm glad that I woke up today. Because everyone
Exactly.
passed out last night and I thought we were all dead.
See, that's what I'm talking about. That's positive thinking right there.
Bar's very low. Don't count this as
What
a
about
win.
you, Prodigy? What's some positive thinking you've got going on over there? I'm gonna make a snow orc when we get there.
Is that
Here's a snow orc.
okay?
Is that where
They're all
orc
quite
babies
fun
come
to
from?
make.
From the snorks?
The snorks.
I
No,
Can't believe you just said that. I hate you.
I for one thought it was very impressive that Grumm tried to show you how to perform.
Exactly. Positive
Because
thinking.
you can't.
I'm so sorry he's so insensitive to where you came from and how orcs work as a race. I'm so sorry.
It's a snow orc. It's like a snow man. It's just
Yeah,
made
no, I
very
meant
specific.
he asked if babies come from the snorks.
Oh.
I was having a clever word play. I know.
You can't do that as Brayoff. You don't know words.
I know words. I'm speaking them right now.
he's got you there.
That's true, but I don't think he has
They're
the clever
coming
part
out.
down.
I have to get back to you on that one.
Yeah.
I know where babies come from.
That's such a horrible setup, and I know that you don't have an answer when you say it like that.
Well, from our positive, I can at least say it's nice to see the snow again in Ice Tusk. That's the one thing I liked.
It's kind of cold, but yeah, it's positive, I guess, for you, maybe.
Bradley says his positive is that he likes his new form better.
Does he have an? I thought he was like. I thought you controlled Bradley. Does he have his own thought?
Yeah, he has his own thoughts.
So you like his form better?
No, he's like a unique creature, but he answers to me.
So slave.
Well, he's more of an extension of myself, but he has
So
his
is
own.
you.
Wait. It's a kind of hard concept to understand.
It is.
But it's like he's his own autonomous creature, but I am the highest authority to him. It's his brain is just wired differently. Brand, you have a brain right now? Yeah, he does.
You can't keep doing that in public.
Well, he's
Oh
more
my
of a.
God.
The sound effect implies that there is a rusty hinge.
Is there a hinge
he's
on his
actually,
skull cap?
He's
Since
like
he's
deputy.
You just look at his brain whenever you're feeling spicy.
Since he's a copycat, he's actually just this shape, right? So
He's a
it's true.
ditto.
Yeah. So actually, I kind of just like it's like a, and I'm like, oh, and it's just kind of the components I needed to make a copycat.
Right.
But he's like,
Okay,
he's
what
like
other clans? You're from here. There's more than 3, I hope.
it's like silly putty. I could like,
I'm gonna roll a history check to see how many I remember.
Okay. It has been a while.
Nat 20.
Okay. There's the Blackrock
Oh,
Guardians
so
and the
good.
Dire Wolves,
Okay.
named after their befriending of the Dire Wolves.
Okay. Yeah, so, I guess, yeah. Well, we also have the Dire Wolves and the Black
Blackrock.
Guardians.
Well, they don't sound too bad. Blackrock Guardians. Maybe if we just don't touch the Black Rocks, we won't have a problem.
That's usually,
I'm just trying to spitball here.
and as you can tell, the Dire Wolves, they allied with Dire Wolves, and they're pretty intimidating.
What were they called before then? Before they like teamed up with Dire Wolves?
I think just
Were they just called that? Like before they teamed up with Dire Wolves, what was the clan called?
I think it was just the humans.
They're not humans though.
Were they not?
There's humans in there's a human clan in Ice Dust? If you remember, it's like dwarves, I think, like well, the lore. It is a lore. It's in the Discord channel. You guys can see. In case you ever need a.
Will you not read it every
Yeah,
time?
you don't read the
before
lore
session?
every day and go, damn, Richard, your lore is so good.
Apologies, I should start doing that. Religiously reading it every morning.
It's
Quick,
called
tell me
the
everything
War
you know about
Bible
the
for a
Bible.
reason.
The Ice Tusk, it's mostly dwarves, orcs, Goliaths, goblins. Yeah. They're like the dominant races here.
Cool. Okay.
Oh my.
Yeah.
That's wow. Honestly, what's the Goblin Clan?
The Goblin Clan?
Yeah, what's
You don't want to know.
It's called, they're
about
called the
Goblin
Ankle Biters.
I wonder how they got their name.
Clan. Oh, they bite your ankles. It's
That wasn't a
really annoying.
joke. They're actually called the Ankle
No,
Biters.
I know. I understood.
They rip them off.
Yeah,
It's not fun.
They're not like a full clan though.
Oh,
they're,
you don't. You're
their
not.
numbers are kind of
Just
small.
some rascals.
Oh, I've seen it done
How's
before.
your-
It's not
Yeah,
fun.
you don't want to fuck with the Ankle Biters.
They,
Even I know that.
they get the tendons.
You guys are.
Oh.
I'm gonna like
It's
shift the padding down to my ankles. Even though I know height-wise they probably bite my arm.
No, they specifically would go for your ankles.
Oh, even
No, even if you have no legs, they'll give you legs and then bite your ankles.
Some say
Yes,
it's-
the stories is what I hear.
how?
Voodoo. I don't know. if this man, man, what are you? I've never asked. What are your pronouns?
Oh, I use they them pronouns.
Thank you for informing me. Yes, I'll be respectful of that. Thank you. What if they can give Bradley, whatever? I'm sure it's not too far gone for a bunch of goblins to give us legs to then bite our ankles. Yeah, it's not anything that unusual.
It wouldn't be hard, but it'd be interesting.
Have you ever had your ankles bitten? Just saying, it's not a fun experience.
No, I agree.
Well,
I'm just
have
saying.
Yeah, she was wild. I couldn't tell you. It was really strange. It's not my favorite experience.
I've had an encounter with the ankle biters, and you see Grumm, he pulls up his leg, and there's like just a
Missing
bite mark. Of,
It's a
there's just like scarred tissue of like a bite
Yeah.
mark.
Wow.
It's not fun. They really latch on.
What if
That
we
was
make our
rough.
own clan? We've got enough people to start a clan.
No.
No, I'm not.
We
living
could. We're in Ice Tusk.
I thought the limit
We
was.
could be a tribe.
I thought there had to be at least 5 for a clan.
1, 2, 3,
That's a
4,
good
5.
point. You know what? That's a good point. I only count 4 of us.
Kel's over there.
Bradley as well.
Bradley, yeah, thank you.
But isn't it
So
Bradley's
it's
fault?
gonna be-
It counts as part of.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
What about the owlbear?
I'm not living
Exactly.
here.
What's the?
I'm not. We're not starting a clan.
Still, I don't want to start.
We could though.
No, I don't wanna.
It's on my bucket list to start a clan.
Why not just a group? We just have a name for our group.
No.
I could. Do you have a name for your group? Or you
Nope.
just the
We're just-
Kruger Dynasty's group number 242?
Yeah, something like that.
Oh,
Are we?
that's kind of a. It's
Hmm.
boring. I thought you were like an adventuring party when you picked me up.
No, we're just a. Like a.
We're just,
We are an adventuring party,
We're just like some.
but we're not an adventuring clan. Clan implies evil intentions.
And we don't have evil
It
intentions.
does? I'm not so sure on that.
Name one.
Could you
good
do me a favor?
clan.
Could you spell clan for me? Could you spell the word clan?
Clan. Okay.
It's only. I'll give you a tip. It is 4 letters. Spell the word clan.
Okay.
Clan. Do you want me to use it in a sentence?
CLAN. I know some 4-letter words.
He's good with 4 little
So
words.
I'm so proud of you.
Okay, now spell tribe. Tribe.
This isn't a spelling bee.
No, I'm just
asshole.
trying to prove a point.
That's a 5-letter word. He's not good with that.
Exactly my point. Spell tribe.
We know he can't read. What's the point?
But I don't think he knows the definition of clan.
My illiteracy has nothing to do with the words that I can say.
It's true. He can't write, but he can speak. He's speaking right now.
I made a pun earlier.
That's high-level language comprehension.
I like how we're treating Guy off like
Alright,
he's like
I'm
a
sorry.
little 2-year-old.
I'm sorry.
Like, wow, he could say
You can say
3-letter
You can
words.
spell clan?
I have a very defined list of things that Braff does and does not know.
I
Alright.
see it. It's very defined.
And he knows how to spell clan.
Bro.
That's one thing we know.
Okay. Bro, wait, what's like your story? How did you end up here? How did you end up here? Did you purposely get conscripted? Like, you guys are conscripts, right? You work for the Kruger Dynasty? Why would you want to work for them?
They are all
It's more like he is a
Yeah,
prisoner,
so
and then
he did a
are
crime.
prisoners.
He did like real crime.
Oh.
These two did like Kruber Dynasty like race crime.
I'm a
Yeah.
I am a criminal of passion. I'm here because I want to protect and save lives.
Well, what'd you do? Like,
What did I
thought
do?
The Kruger Dynasty just kills people straight up.
Usually,
But no.
but they need people to do things.
We saved people one time.
But they have like an army. They have a really
Absolutely.
well-done army.
They would never use a soldier on literally anything. One, they are pretty lazy and not the best. Two, if the soldiers failed,
They're
they
not
would,
the best.
No.
I thought the Kruger Dynasty was like, they're a global superpower.
Yeah, well, yeah, they're a global superpower, but see, the thing is, they don't like dispatching soldiers because if soldiers failed to do something, it reflects really poorly on the Kruger Dynasty.
So they bring in the best of the best.
So they bring in death squads. They can repeatedly throw at something until they get it right.
So what are you? Some kind of
Suicide squad.
suicide squad?
I hate you. I'm leaving the stream.
Thank you guys all for watching. I'll see you guys next weekend. This is the end of All for Performance.
Cut the feed, Kyle.
Right. So what I'm hearing is Kruger Dynasty kind of sucks. They all talk, no bite. Don't you work for them? Why are you agreeing with me?
Well, they provide me with the most research funding out of any country.
Oh, I got you. So, I mean, you've heard what's going on recently, right? Like through the grapevine? Or have you been busy?
I live in isolation.
No, you're not very isolated right now.
It was very uncommon for me to get called in on the dynasty.
I mean, you've heard.
And now we've got back-to-back missions, baby.
You've heard of what's been going on recently, yeah?
Are you like honestly asking, or are you like?
No,
setting
I'm
me up?
honestly asking.
Okay.
I assume.
No,
I
not
assume.
really. I live in pretty much isolation. And
How does the Kruger Dynasty handle news? Do they control the news?
I mean,
Do they like?
I'm not up to
Have
date
you
on
read
the
George
news.
Orwell's 1984?
I'm not up to date on the news, but absolutely 100% they control it.
Well, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Again, I'm from Onderon, so you've heard of the growing tensions.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I feel like instead of 1984, it'd be 1184.
Is that what year it is?
I mean, the Better World Coalition. The Greater Alliance. They struck at the Better World Coalition, and they struck back. And I mean, you guys are going to Ice Tusk. You came from the capital. Why didn't you just cut through the ocean? I assume it's because of the blockade. Andron's got a bit of a blockade on the. I mean, Andron's better in the ocean, unlike.
Because they have an actual coast.
Yeah, but Kruber Dynasty, the global superpower that they are, they're being extra careful. It's kind of weird. So wars.
I mean, my guess is that the Kruber Dynasty isn't as strong as they claim to be. It's probably mostly propaganda, backed up by some level of military force.
Well, they teamed up with the Nation of Blood. I don't know much about the Nation of Blood. I mean, no one really does.
They did call themselves the Nation of Blood.
Yeah, I know. It's quite edgy. Yeah, it's. If they want to, have you ever been?
No one
to the
has
Nation of Blood?
normal names.
That's
Shout out to the
Glum.
trade company for naming themselves
I
normally.
like Glum Navi. I've been to Glum Navi. It's a little dark, but it's not
I
bad.
mean, the forest screams. I don't know what you want.
I mean, yeah, the screaming forest literally screams. Have you heard the songs?
I've heard.
People go in and they never come back.
But
Yeah,
how
it's crazy.
did they write songs about it?
It does get quite
They're
loud
gonna
in
come
the
back.
screaming forest.
You don't know much about the hell. Us bards, we tell stories and it gets passed down, and then
So, wait, the Kruger Dynasty is about to go to war?
it's just I've heard rumors that the Greater Alliance, Kruber Dynasty, Nullstone, Nation of Blood, they're planning to strike back, but it's weird. Usually Kruber Dynasty is not so modest with they just go for it usually. Never heard of them taking a while to strike back.
Strike back against who again?
The Better World Coalition.
Okay, thank you.
In case you're curious, is Kingdom of Grumm, Anjuran Kingdom, and Kenman. Everyone else is kind of doing their own thing.
Mm-hmm.
There's that.
Parts of my boys out east.
Your boys out east.
Yeah. The
ones. Oh yeah. I mean, there's Hellsworth, but Hellsworth has been gone for centuries. It's just that neutral area. I mean, no one's made a move there. Not really sure why. It's close to the Screaming Forest. Maybe it's part of the Screaming Forest.
You can hear it from there, probably.
And then the Scorched Lands, I thought Gruber Dynasty had them under control, but I don't really know.
no one ever has the Scorched Lands under
one ever
control.
has the
They're the
Scorched
Scorched Lands.
But yeah, it's just what I've heard. I've heard that something's gonna happen, and like Kruber himself is like preparing. I hear. You work for the Kruber Dynasty. Have you ever met Kruber?
No, everything is done through a council. Kruber rarely sees any hearings. I've heard rumors about him.
Oh, I love rumors.
Well, I've heard rumors that Kruber's been dead for a long time.
Really?
Yeah.
I personally.
And-
You know how you said I was trying to escape the country? Yeah. I didn't know how I ended up here. Really, I was with another caravan. It was like a bunch of bards. We came into Kruber Dynasty, and then they kind of just left me because I was deemed too annoying. Yeah, it was quite weird.
You getting annoying?
Crazy. That's
I know. It really is honestly I couldn't tell you. But no, that's how I had most of the drama, if you will. But I don't know. I don't want to go to war and tear this country. I mean, tear the continent apart. I think things are pretty chill as they are, except for the Kruber Dynasty being like pretty racist and
Yeah, kind of the worst.
I mean,
kind of the worst. But like it's always been that way.
I just prefer to be able to travel the world without having to worry about someone.
Well, you can't travel the world. Just
Penny.
go around.
I think it'd be nice if, I mean, well, independent research is really hard, you know?
Yeah. Oh, speaking of drama, have you heard of the Awoken Alliance?
Oh my god, they are my favorite. They're so cool.
They're not real.
They're so cool.
It's a bunch of dogs that can speak.
Grumm hears
Well,
that.
you know the spell Awaken.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
They're trying to get it banned. They're trying to put on like how there's like banned magic that's generally not allowed.
Yeah.
Is there?
They're
When you say that,
yes.
when you say that, I immediately just like grab him, and you see his eyes are like saucers, and you're like,
all right,
Grumm, they are
They're
literally
like
people
dogs.
too. They have
Grumm.
they have
They
person
their-
consciousness.
they have-
It is
yes,
a race.
They're not.
They're like regular humans.
They're like yes, they can.
You're
talk.
being extremely racist
Yes.
by like treating them as like pets and
Yeah,
being like,
no,
excited to
they
see
have their
dogs.
own wills.
still want to see them.
Yikes.
If I could get philosophical for a moment, do you think sentient? They claim sentience was like a burden. Do you
Yes.
agree? Yeah. Oh.
No.
What do you think, buddy? There's a bit of comedy for you there.
Why is he not sentient?
Well, he's semi-sentient.
Right. But yeah, no, I've heard they're literally a bunch of dogs in a forest that can talk.
I believe it.
Yeah, I don't.
I mean,
Can we go
Why?
to the Awoken Alliance?
Because they're dogs. What are they gonna do? Sniff me to death? Anyway.
what does that?
They have
That doesn't make them
claws.
not believable.
Okay, my bad.
They
Well,
exist.
Anyway, what is you're a magic caster, no? Or you're
No,
a magic
absolutely
caster?
not.
Yes.
What do you think about do you know the spell Awaken?
No.
But I mean,
Do you know of it?
Do you know
Oh,
of
yes.
the spell? Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Do you think
of
it's
this as well.
do you think it's unethical to wake something up, like awaken something, then just let it go do whatever after it's done what you asked it to do?
I think life is a gift.
They're already alive. They're just
Well,
it
yes,
makes them
but
sentient.
they don't really
I think any spell
understand
can be
the
used
point of
immorally.
life.
Well, like, this one's not.
Just the concept of using the spell itself.
Is the concept of gifting of animal sentience is that bad?
No.
Because they claim it is.
The Awoken Alliance?
Yeah, they're against it.
Really?
Yeah,
Maybe they need to go back to sleep.
That's a horrible
that's
thing
not
to say.
okay. Yeah, that's not.
That's like you want to kill them?
What? No, it was workplace.
What did you get like a? Did you pick up like a book of jokes on like the last?
I would have.
He like grabs his back pocket. No.
What?
Where'd you learn all these?
Hmm?
Where'd you learn all these?
In my brain.
You weren't like this before.
You have a
I'm
brain.
always like this, baby.
That was really okay. Has he spoken like that before? Did I miss something? That seems really out there. I don't
Well,
know.
you've only been here.
Yeah,
for like
but he
2
talks a
days.
lot. He talks a lot.
Brayoff has
You
You know you sleep
Yeah,
talk.
personality.
You aware that you sleep talk?
What did I say?
You talk about a dragon?
Yeah. I fought a dragon once. Killed it.
You fought a dragon?
No, you said you. Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna elaborate on that. Wait, you killed a dragon?
Slayed, more like defeated.
Okay, that's
Slayed it. Yeah, could you elaborate, please? You killed a. Did you kill a dragon?
The dragon.
Well, what color was the dragon?
Dragon of the South.
What color? Dragon?
Red. I think.
Is this true? Like,
I don't know.
What
What do you mean? Is this
it's
true?
if you kill a fucking dragon,
Yeah. Why do
And
you
I-
think I'm on this?
I am
mission?
sorry that I ever spoke back to you. Like ever.
I know
Holy
what's up.
shit. I mean, that scooches away from you.
We still don't know the specifics of how he did it. He's very vague about it.
Yeah, could you elaborate on how you killed
It
a
was.
fucking a bloody red dragon?
It was okay.
Was it weakened already? Or did someone like cut off its
It
arms
was
and legs?
weakened because I was fighting it prior.
Was it just you? 1v1?
Yeah. Yeah, it was 1v1.
How have I not heard of you before?
You have probably Dragon of the
Throw
South.
that one on insight. Wow, that's bloody insane. How did you? I mean, he pulls out some papers from his bag of holding. Please tell me the story. Like, tell me the story. How'd it go?
The Dragon of the South had
Yeah.
red dragon. It had tarnished the lands of the
Uh-huh.
Andron Kingdom.
Wait, hold up. I'm from where in the Andron Kingdom?
Well, isn't it self-explanatory? The South.
Oh,
The South.
I'm actually from the south.
It was a different part of the South.
How long ago was this?
How long ago?
Yeah.
Let me do the math for my age. I'll say 20 years.
20 years ago.
Oh, all right, yeah. How old are you?
45.
You're fucking 45.
Young for a halfling.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
You're like 20 in that one.
Yeah.
What, you think I should be more mature?
No, wait. Halflings
developed by
age
my
slower?
age?
Hold on. Hey, they age quicker, I thought.
No, I thought they lived a little longer than him.
They're half the size, so they live twice as long. That's the science.
Exactly.
They reach adulthood at 20 and live into the middle of his or her second century.
So like,
What?
That's
So-
what it says.
You're
so
like 30.
Yeah.
Then I'm like 30. Then it happened 10 years ago.
I would
Well,
say
well,
early
no.
30s, mid
Let's not play
No.
timelines based off of my knowledge of
Right,
math.
my bad.
It wasn't.
You're
About at this time, the cart once again stops. You've been talking this whole time. You haven't really noticed, but it's been like snowing pretty hard out to the point where the tarp on the thing is like shaking. Cal kind of like just unzips and pokes his head in. His hair is like covered in snow, and he's we're here.
Cool. We're here, guys.
I like peeking.
And then I look out and I'm
Okay.
like, where is here?
It is the middle of like a field of snow.
Cool.
He's like, we should start setting up.
Let's set up, guys.
Well, I guess so.
He says that it's all the same to you. I get the card. You guys have to set up the tents.
Yeah,
It's
sure.
my card. I
yeah,
sleep in the
yeah,
card.
yeah.
Fair enough. And I pull out my,
I sleep in the card.
I like put down my bag and pull out my shovel and then hop out the cart and with my snow boots on. And I have like everything. I have everything covered up, and I start
Mhm.
shoveling out like a area so we can set up the camp.
It is like the shoveling. I guess isn't gonna really help because it's like so packed down. You could probably dig for a while, but I guess if you're trying to make like a circle for the camp stuff,
I guess if it's that packed, is it like how?
battle map.
Hang on, how high is the snow?
It's flat because it's just like a plain of snow.
Okay.
It's a super flat world generation.
So like I'm saying like how much like feet of snow is there?
Like to the original ground.
Yeah.
At least 25.
Okay.
Is the lore of Ice Tusk has been cursed to be an eternal blizzard by Malthus, or not eternal blizzard, but eternally like snow.
I was gonna say like just like make like a little like small hole that we can just like chill
You
in,
could.
Oh, like one of those,
like the ones that the polar bears make.
I guess, yeah, but you have tents.
Yeah, we do have tents.
Well, we can make it like underneath the snow, and then I can like make the tent in the snow,
So,
so we have like double insulation.
actually true.
He's right.
It's probably smart. Snow is a very good insulator.
And I do have ice picks too, so I could like claw away at the snow.
Yeah, and you all have cold weather gear, right?
Yeah.
Because it is extreme cold, which would not be good if you did not have covered up.
I've made myself very toasty.
I'm like a kid going outside on a snow day, and I look like one too, given my size.
Just so you know, the tents you were given as you're kind of setting them up are incredibly small. Like, you can probably fit yourself in there, the other person, maybe a sword. That's it. Everything else is going to have to, like,
How many
put away in
tents do
the
we
cart, because it is not... You can fit a lantern hanging down the top, but you'd probably hit your head.
I am small. I'm a small man, and I packed
know.
lightly.
You will still barely fit. You're, like... You two can't stay in the same thing.
I'm probably just gonna stay. In
Actually, you two. You're taller than Tally.
Most likely, it's
Let's
gonna
make a
be.
character height
Probably
sheet.
average height.
If I had to guess, it would be
Shoulders
me and Brayoff
Yeah.
in a tent, and you two in a tent.
Yeah. That would probably work best, because you're the biggest. He's the smallest.
Yeah.
You two are
Medium.
medium-ish,
I'll
yeah.
just have Brayoff just like lay on me like a bed, so we can like conserve space. But for now, I'm digging.
Yeah.
And you just hear.
You see Kel like lighting lanterns, closing them, and handing them out to each of you.
You just hear Grumm.
Yeah. It is incredibly windy. It's like everything is like blowing around, and it's starting like the sun is starting to set. And Kel's like, "We need to do this quick."
Yeah, I'm going.
I will help.
I'm
Start
also
digging.
helping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. So it takes about an hour. It probably takes about an hour just to fully set up everything.
Mm-hmm.
You see Kel kind of like he sets some stuff up in the cart. It's like he's got like a bed in there now. He motions that there's like an area. It's like so the bedding is like from each seat to each seat. So there's a little storage area underneath basically. And he motions if you want to put your weapons and stuff there, you can do it there for the night. He hangs a lantern there, just stuff, and he starts like unpacking. And he gives each tent like a slab of the salted meat for dinner. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you guys
How
do?
much food did we pack? Like, in general?
Go team. I have
think
ration.
The card has a total of 10 days of rations.
I have 10 days of rations too.
10 days individually for each of us.
Like total.
Okay, well, anyway, I have, I think, like 10 days on my own.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Do we have like
We came moderately prepared.
like wood or anything? Like dry wood?
Yeah, the tent had dry wood and a bit of like it's a small vial of alchemist's fire to actually just get it going, because otherwise it was going to be a pain in the ass to do so.
I have a light. I have tinderbox.
So do I.
In these conditions, it probably wouldn't be
The
enough.
tinderbox is. It's not gonna work.
We made a little
I have a
igloo.
Zippo. I have a
Yeah,
Zippo.
it was Zippo. Yeah, we can't say that, it's a copyright.
I have a Zippo.
Zippo.
I have a Zippy.
From New Archmelius, the new and improved Zuppo.
It's a Zippy.
It's a zippy zapper, yeah.
Wrong.
Also, I would do the thing with like a torch where like I like go close to like the side of the snow and like melt it a little bit so like it freezes over into ice to make it even more like packed in.
That works.
How is Henry Larson staying warm? Does he have his own?
He
thing?
has like a big jacket that he pulled out of his.
He's going to sleep in the big jacket outside.
No, he kind of goes. He was like, so who's tent am I staying
The zip up my tent.
in? Are you both in there right now?
I assume so.
I would
It
say
is like tight. Like you can barely. Oh, you would have to doff your armor.
I would say I'm still setting up to camp and like just like getting things ready and trying to start a fire.
Yeah, you'll have to doff. There's no way you can fit your armor and yourself in the tent.
Well, first I feel like I'm gonna take a watch if we're gonna rest because I don't
We need watches.
really trust us to not get attacked in the middle of the night.
I guess, but only threats would be
Direwolves,
direwolves. Mammoths aren't necessary. Mammoths are kind of peaceful for the most part.
You get close enough.
Saber-tooth tigers. And
I've learned enough from Skyrim to know
Perfect
that if you get
digest.
close enough to the mammoths.
This isn't Skyrim.
Look, man, I'm just saying, it's a giant elephant.
I guess. But elephants aren't even violent normally.
Well, regardless, I guess I would walk back up to Cal and be like, so, when are we going to learn about our job? Tally,
What?
can I get a translation?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Thank you. Okay. I guess good night, Cal. Safe sleep.
Henry, can you?
Cal doesn't sleep. He's a drow.
That's right.
Safe meditation.
Can Henry fit in the cart? He's small. You can put him in the corner.
I'm pretty sure the owlbear is probably sleeping in the cart too.
So, wait.
Also, Cal goes like, he'll take watch for the most of the night.
Okay.
That is his job after all.
I guess.
Is he transfers?
No, but why are we sleeping here again? Like, I
It's the middle of the night in a blizzard.
okay.
We can't.
Ignoring the fact that it's already night despite being maybe 3 hours game time.
Yeah.
Why are we like?
I would say it's been a few
Well,
hours
'cause
since
Is
I've
it-
we
been
have
on
a
camera.
we have something drawing our carriage.
Is that not at all suspicious that we're just like here in the middle of nowhere?
The whole country
Dude.
is the middle of
Yeah.
nowhere.
I'm just-
where else are you gonna sleep?
I'm just paranoid that Cal's
It's
gonna
his
ditch
camp.
us.
Bro, until we get to the mountain area,
It's his
not much.
job to make sure you get there. And
What if
back.
it was his job to ditch us? What if our mission was to die?
Are you saying this in character? Because he's right there.
Yes, I'm saying this in character.
He's like,
I'm sorry.
If they wanted us to die, they would have just executed us at
he
the
goes,
place.
I'm a prisoner too.
Yeah.
He points. He's like,
Fair. I'm sorry.
he's like, I'm under the same contractual obligation as the rest of you.
Okay.
They would have just executed you
Yeah.
like they execute everyone else.
What if they wanted you out too?
They would have just executed me.
They would have.
Wait, does he have a wristband? Cal?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. Okay. That's fair. I don't like the cold.
Yeah, where is the bear sleeping also?
It's an owlbear. It's just gonna sleep in the open. It's gonna
No, I just want to dig a hole for the owlbear and get it
It'll
friendly.
be fine.
Henry, I literally do not know where you're going to sleep.
I want to make friends.
We
with
told you this
owlbear,
was a
okay?
town.
I'm a
idea.
small man. I could sleep on someone's stomach going in between two of you.
Henry,
I'm a small boy.
I'll have a bedroll.
I'm not that big.
I'll just sleep in front of the fire. You can take
You,
my
you
place.
would not survive in front of the fire this long. No. We can just. I can.
In the igloo
Yeah.
even? Like,
you didn't build. You
Like-
do you want to actually try and build an igloo?
I thought we built like little like
In-
in the snow, like
You
a little hut.
first. Let's just draw it out. You made like a circle kind of ring with a small ice wall.
Oh,
You guys do it.
we both.
The tents are literally 2x2 squares.
I was thinking it was like Grumm would dig into the snow and like make like a big like opening.
Sorry, 2x2. It's 2x1. Like
That's not what the numbers are.
you have 5 feet of laying down room. Unless you worked it the other way, I guess it could also work. And then you have
what
Grumm
you
kind of dug
dug out
circle.
is like that
Yeah,
with like a fire
yeah. That's where the alchemist's fire is currently. burning.
fireplace.
Yep.
And also a tent is going like this small little tent is gonna protect me.
Yes, these are winter tents.
What about 4 blankets?
Joe, I'm gonna be
it's-
real with you. This is like the harshest of winter conditions, and it gets worse at night.
It's the wind.
It's like
Yeah, it's the wind. It wouldn't be so bad if it wasn't for the wind. No, but it. Oh, we need a mini for Henry.
I drew a little stick figure for him.
That's okay. We'll use. I think a goblin sums him up pretty well, don't you think?
Yeah, the little fucking.
There's a little
bastard.
friggin' goblin on there. Here you go.
Little gobby boy.
Little
So what,
gobby.
we're just supposed to
Little
freaking
goblin
kill
junior.
Henry?
No, I can fit in there. You can actually it'll be uncomfortable, but you can fit. I don't like sleepwalk. I don't
You
talk my
put him
sleep.
in the fire.
I know. That's intentional, that.
I've just got a little bit. I brush my teeth. You know, I've got great hygiene. And you'll barely even know I'm there. You'll barely even know I'm there.
I'll leave this choice up to Brayoft.
Very often. Us short kings gotta stick together. We're like the size of one person. We can sleep feet like your head's here, my head's there, and our feet will touch a little bit, but it's fine.
Either
We're
way, I
small.
feel like it's just gonna be ending up you two laying on me.
I like draw. I
there's
like.
enough room for you.
I
it's
like
fine.
draw it out in the snow.
Yeah, so you guys zip up for the night.
Safe.
I like draw it out in the snow. I'm like, oh, yep, I guess that checks out.
Yeah, we're not that tall.
The math isn't wrong.
I'm actually pretty short for a halfling too.
Okay, man.
Yeah, 80-pound halfling.
Yeah, sure. Let's do it.
What do you?
Is that
Drawing
The
out.
owl bear. Oh my.
The owlbear can survive?
The owl bear
Yeah, it's
is
an owl
having
bear.
a good time.
The owl bear will be fine. Yeah.
Is that a Kyle drawing or a Brayoff drawing?
This is
Or both?
This is both, I think.
Okay.
That's cow.
Brayoff can't do words good, but pictures, man.
Dude,
I hope
pictures.
That just says okay.
No, that's cow.
No, but it just says okay.
It's Cal.
Yeah, 'cause he's okay in there. What do you
Oh.
think, Cal?
It stands for OCal.
Yeah, Cal's first name is O. These are his initials. This is you guys in character critiquing my drawing.
I
Yeah.
am in a tent.
Yeah, same.
And it
They
has
they read the
You're
bed.
using
yeah.
my
Oh, yeah.
magic.
Do you have armor like that you have?
Only leather.
Oh, you're fine. You can sleep. It won't be comfortable. You can sleep with it on.
I have the armor of a puffy.
Yeah. What do you guys bring into your tent? What do you leave in the cart?
Only my leather armor and my conductor baton.
All right. Joe.
I would say I would take everything off, like leaving my heavy winter stuff on, obviously. And I guess I would leave mostly everything in the cart.
Do you have heavy armor? I forgot. Think of plate.
I
Plate.
chain.
You have chain.
Yeah,
Alright.
so-
Cal can like help you take that off.
Like, I mean, I would just like probably like
You're gonna sleep in it.
no, I would like ask him like, hey, can I use the cart to like take it off quickly, like just for cover,
Oh, he doesn't. Do you want? He's like.
like go into the cart so like I have a space to like take off my arm.
He's like.
Callie!
Do you
I'm
respond?
literally trying to sleep.
I need help with Cal. Can
Just
you
give
go
him
in
some
something?
paper or something.
Hang on. Like ruffles through my stuff.
Do you have paper?
I don't have paper.
Dry on the snow. He's like.
I shamble
I
out.
was just wondering if I could go into.
I shamble out my tent. What?
He's going like, I can help you. It'll be quicker.
He can help you take off your armor.
Okay.
Alright, cool.
It's like isn't it like it's a long time to doff
Yeah.
armor. Rules is written. It's like an hour or something.
Is it literally an hour?
That was only 10
Oh, I thought it
minutes.
was like.
I thought it was 10 minutes.
I'm
but-
sure.
It's something absurd.
Is it absurd? Let's see.
Yeah.
It's 10 minutes, I think, for like heavy armor.
Depends on the category. For heavy armor, it's 5 minutes actually.
Really?
10 minutes to don, 5 minutes to doff.
Gotcha.
Yep. Light armor is literally just a minute, and then it's 5 to don medium armor and 1 minute to doff medium armor.
We on that grind from dawn till doff.
He's gonna help you. I'm going to sleep.
So 10 minutes, or 5 minutes. He helps you take it off. He like puts it in that little drawer of the bottom of the carriage and like gives you like a thumbs up.
I would just put it on my sled.
Yeah, you can put it on your sled.
And just like all my equipment, just kind of pack it in like a nice way.
You like stab what do you have for weapons? Just a sword, right?
I have my battle axe, a net, and a light crossbow.
You just like stab your battle axe, like put your battle axe in the snow as like a way to keep it down.
That's what I do with my shield.
Yeah. I'll probably like keep it right outside my tent, my battle axe, just in case. And then just like wrap myself in all my blankets and cop it, like crawl into my tent in a big bundle.
Oh, and then Cal like grabs another piece of meat and is like,
Oh, thank you. Oh, I appreciate it.
Please die.
yeah.
Kel's first kill.
Yeah.
Are you more
He gives a little wave before kind of closing up the.
They
curtain.
call me Iron Stomach. I can eat anything. I'm going to actually take that, but
Yeah. So yeah, you guys are in bed. Do you guys talk? Like, Henry's like, is this like a sleepover? I'm so excited. Do you guys want to talk for a bit? It's only the night is young, you know. Tell stories of a childhood. Recount the tales.
I'm
of
not
this year.
asleep, but I'm like doing the thing.
we're
Like, were you?
You're like, I'm sleeping.
Oh,
I'm
if you're
sleeping.
tired, so we can go to bed.
Yep, that's
Do
what
you
I'm
have an extra
doing.
blanket?
I'm not responding.
You know, he
I
ruffles
thought-
through, pulls like a little cloth bag from his bag. He's like, always come prepared, except for the tent. I didn't, you know, I thought we were gonna go to like a clan or something. I thought, no offense, Grumm, I thought we were gonna meet your parents.
I'd rather not do that.
Do you know your parents? Could you tell me more about your clan? I don't know much about the orc culture.
Just
All that. I mean, are you the only orc clan? Is there more of you?
I get very sheepish when he talks about this, and
Is this a touchy subject? I have not picked up on this. Is this a touchy subject for you?
let's just say it wasn't the best, and there's a reason I left this place.
So is that a yes? I'm really bad. I cannot read social situations very well.
Yes, I do not.
I'm really
like
not
talking about
yeah.
this.
Okay.
None of them even know why I'm so scared to be here.
Well, are we near the Bloodskins?
Good night.
Well, now I'm scared. Are we near the Bloodskins?
I'm still just like, I'm like looking the other way. My eyes are wide open, but I like look like I'm sleeping.
Look, Henry, just pray to any god that you know and love that we don't meet my family. Just know that. And I hand him a blanket and go to bed.
he just like curls up in like a good corner of the tent, which is, you know, kind of the middle of the tent too, because it's very tight. He's I want to go home. I miss the Entourage Kingdom. Are we gonna be alright? Kel's keeping watch, right?
Yes.
Alright.
Ice Touch is not a fun place.
Why are we having a person with no tongue keep watch?
Because it'll just like physically wake us.
He does have a bear too. That you
There's
wake
the
up.
bear, yeah.
That's the bear.
That's what we do anyway.
I don't know.
Cool.
Probably not this.
Cool. This is a good time to take our short little break, and we will come back right after.
Or short rest.
Our short rest. Yeah. It will be a short rest.
It will be. No, it'll be longer.
Yep, we're good. Oh.
You're very startled.
Oh, okay.
Well, no, this is
Yeah.
yeah. Cool. Welcome back. We left off with everyone was asleep.
Yes. I need to make Bradley make a watch as well. I want him to stick his little stupid little snout and eyes out of the tent, out of the bottom of the tent.
Don't call him stupid.
You're right. I want him to stick his little cute little face out the tent.
You know the
Okay.
scene in Snowpiercer where they stick that guy's hand up the train?
No.
Okay.
I'm not. I'm sorry.
No, but I've wanted to watch Snowpiercer.
4 years from now, someone's gonna like look at this and they're gonna be like, "Wow, Kyle, what a great reference."
Cool.
Oh,
I
that's
also
his
made,
passive percentage.
Yeah, what is his passive perception?
12.
12?
Yeah.
I also made Henry softly
I
close
make
up the
checks
sleep.
as well because he's actively taking watch.
Yeah, I know.
I was just telling
It
him.
won't matter.
Alright, cool. Just he's actively looking.
Yeah, go ahead, make a perception check then.
Yeah. He's on the watch.
Oh, with disadvantage because everything is heavily obscured in the snow. Blizzards. I think that, or is it just a minus something? Double check. Never mind. He's effectively blinded beyond like a certain range of feet because of the snow.
Oh, that's like you want to drive it.
Yeah.
That's true. Okay, well he's...
I'll still let you make it if you want to, just so you feel like you have a chance. But go ahead.
9.
How well can you see those snowflakes?
He's looking at him really intently.
Can you see each individual pattern? They're all different.
Yeah.
Is it when you're asleep, do you dream of what Bradley sees?
It's like a security camera.
Yeah.
Well,
I think that would be cool. Oh, now I'm thinking.
Well, because it's using the same as Find Familiar, so I can see through its eyes by depriving my own senses.
But if you're unconscious and you wouldn't derive any senses.
I'm unconscious when I look through its eyes as well, basically. Because I can't
Not,
see
you're
it
not
here.
like actually the condition unconscious though.
I like it shows on you. Because it's fucking cool as shit.
That would be a cool idea.
If you were awake, it would be fine. But
Cool idea for a spell.
since you are actually asleep,
Dream watch.
I don't do spells. Well, tell to someone with a familiar.
We have one
got that
caster.
I mean, we can make Grumm a pseudocaster by giving him a wand.
yeah, that
Doesn't
doesn't
make anyone a pseudocaster
Yeah.
giving them a wand.
Well, I'm saying it would be funny if we had an orc wizard. Because then it's like similar to an ogre wizard, and that's like thing in D&D. You know, with the Party City outfit? Have you ever seen the ogre wizard? It's really funny.
I'm just...
It's just like the most generic, like Party City, like star robe, and it's just an ogre. It's just like,
There he is. That's an urban tale.
an urban tale.
the ancient
Yeah.
urban tale of first edition,
You never
and it's
know.
crappy art.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say anything beyond 20 feet because of the blizzard is heavily obscured.
Alright.
So we can see each other's tents, and that's about it.
Yep. So about 2 hours into the night, Bradley, it's just snow. He hears like I guess the motion of Cal shifting in bed, or he occasionally sees Cal like stick his head out and look. That's about it.
Okay.
I pull out.
Can you make another perception check for me?
Yes.
I pull out a sleep punch or two.
With disadvantage, I rolled fucking high.
Okay.
I rolled a 20, unnatural.
Okay.
That's awesome.
Wow.
That's a good roll.
Oh, actually, yeah.
Yeah, it's an 18 and a 20.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty fucking base.
Yeah. Cool. What's his armor class?
His armor class?
Yeah, his armor class.
Does he have an armor class?
Yeah,
Yeah, everything does.
Oh, yeah. It's 11.
Cool. 11 plus. A 15 hits, yeah?
Mhm.
Okay. He takes.
Bradley, no.
I'll scrap this in a second. Basically, as he's sitting there in snow, all of a sudden, like super quietly, a crossbow bolt just flies out of like nowhere and strikes him. He's going to take.
His little snail.
He also. Oh, that's gonna trigger this. I need a. I can do a roll it normally. Okay.
I'm gonna need 40 d5s.
What's your armor again?
Oh, that's a D8 as well.
You have no armor. It's 10 plus your con mod, right?
Dex, I think.
It
10
depends.
plus dex.
It depends on your class, I think.
It's 10 plus dex default. If you have like an unarmored defense or something, it's like a barbarian league or something.
So, Grumm is fine since he's barbarian.
Fucking 4. Can you make a con save for me as well?
Bradley?
Yeah.
I liked you. Looks like
18.
someone's gonna wake up with
He
spores
does
in their
pass
pillow.
that, so he only takes 31 points of damage.
Only 31.
Only 31.
Only 31. Piercing.
Okay.
So Bradley's head falls
Is it
off.
acid damage?
What?
Is it acid damage?
Is it is piercing damage, and that con save was for another extra poison damage. Oh, he would have taken half, so he takes an additional 8, so that is 39 damage total.
Okay. So he lets out and then fucking dies. Kind of sounds like.
Yeah, so. And then it's like quiet again.
He's a loud dyer. I bred it into him.
Yep.
How do you breathe a death cry?
So, it's a death rattle.
Yeah,
It's like
that's the word I was looking for.
Scream!
He just like swished out the larynx and just
Oh, I
opened
don't
up
have a
really
Bradley
loud.
mini to erase, but okay.
So that happens.
I wake up from Bradley's screams of agony.
There, no.
That's the reason I made him like.
I know. That's not a thing you can do.
So he died silently. He didn't gurgle. He didn't anything.
He's like this
Choked
guy-
on his own blood.
He got shot like through the skull from like a
He doesn't
mile
have a
away.
skull.
He got shot. And he doesn't have a voice box either because he's in his form, isn't he?
No, he's not his. I mean, he's in a.
You're really trying to stretch things here.
What's the specific angle that he got shot at? Would it hit him and have it fall onto Tally, waking them up?
Ooh,
He stuck his head out.
Yeah.
It
So
was
what, did
just-
he get nailed from the front and go flying?
No, he got nailed from the side, from like here and it into the
what
ground.
angle can we spin this?
How can we do this? So I mean, obviously.
It hit the
Oh,
belt Bradley
you-
was railing.
2-8 from the salted meats.
Yeah.
Make a con save for me.
It was
I
too
did.
salty,
Did you?
idiots.
Meet that.
The meat that was provided to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
14.
So everyone but Brayoff ate the provided meat. Yeah. 18?
That is
I have
a
14.
14. Oh, it's fine.
Unnatural 20.
24.
You're fine. You're
Yet again, my paranoia pays off, baby.
fine. Kyle's Brayoff's just paranoid at all times. You are like stunned pretty much.
Emotionally?
Me when I'm unconscious.
Like
Yeah.
Damn, bro, that's
he pumped it
crazy.
full of melatonin.
You're
Damn, bro, that's crazy. I'm real sleepy.
Homie, you double unconscious.
Erase the card for me.
Yeah, I knew it!
Yeah, he.
Yeah, that's why. No.
That's why I drew the card,
wait.
so I could erase it later!
What about Henry?
Oh yeah.
No, that's it. That's why I wanted Henry in the card
He rolled
because I
a
was fully prepared that the card was
6 on his con save. So he would also be stunned.
He's been eating our rations?
I'm not stunned.
Oh, I thought you were.
No. Grumm has an iron stomach, like I said.
That's true.
He got an iron
Well,
stomach.
So does Bob.
He had to eat raw meat his entire life. He had to get an iron stomach.
Yeah. And
Okay.
I did it on purpose.
Again, that is why I'll reveal my machinations. That's why I wanted him in the cart, Henry. Because I was fully convinced it would leave, and I wanted him to go with it. That's why I wanted Henry in the cart
You
earlier.
want to get rid of Henry?
Yeah, because Kel would leave, and then Henry would leave.
Remember what I wanted to title this episode?
What?
Henry fucking dies?
Yeah.
I can't do that.
Why not?
Cool. So that happens. None of you are awake for it. One second. Cool. you're all asleep, so there's nothing you can do because you're all naturally sleeping. The only thing that's gonna wake you up is taking damage or being slapped awake, I believe.
Or the roaring winter.
Or, you know, waking up at a normal time.
Or the pee in the middle of the night.
That's not how everyone dies.
Roll for needing to pee.
Yeah, roll for your bladder.
17!
You're
You're
gonna
good.
resist it.
Damn.
You only take half damage from PM.
My bladder is only filled halfway.
Yeah. If you roll too high, you accidentally pee yourself.
No, it's not one.
I
I
think it's
I wet the bed.
Well, no, you roll for the amount of pee that you have. If it's too high, then you just go in your sleep. And
No,
if
you-
it's
you-
too low, then you don't wake up.
You roll a percentile dice. For what percent your bladder's full.
Oh, you're right. Let me look at
Yeah, I'm chilling.
Here we
That's a
go.
19.
That's a 20. I have not a lot of pee.
Yeah. What about you?
Oh shit, Brand is gonna piss himself.
No! Pissing the bed!
No!
Radish, what about you?
Is there a rule? I forget there's rules for noise waking you up.
I don't
I could
think
have sworn
so.
there was, but
What was it?
It's like 13.
Nice.
Okay, you have a moderate amount of pee.
Richard, can Henry roll?
examines guide. Unconscious condition of wireframes. Whispers don't disturb sleep unless the sleeper's passive perception score is 20 or higher, and the whispers are within 10 feet. Speech at normal volume awakens a sleeper if the environment is otherwise silent, no wind, birdsong, crickets, street sounds, or the like, and if the sleeper has a passive perception of 15 or higher. So basically, no one's gonna wake up unless
Can you roll for Henry?
for what?
Percentile
He's
dice. P.
To
Yeah,
pee?
Yeah.
roll for pee.
It's a
That's a
percentile.
4. It's a 4.
It's a
Oh.
Percentile. Come on.
D10.
Oh my
Come
god.
on, Richard.
Yeah, I hit a 19.
Guys, I'm trying to
Don't
run a
you know
fucking
the
session
rules?
here.
Yeah, and we're trying to figure out if Henry pees the bed.
That's
This
a
is
two.
important.
That's a 2%.
Okay. So
Okay.
Henry doesn't. Brayoff does. He rolled a 98.
If we combine Brayoft and Henry's pee, then they
Yeah, there is a wet
They
spot.
cancel out.
no, it adds up to 100. We get one full bladder.
Okay.
Going to draw.
Do you want a pen? No, that works. Redact. No need.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay.
Uh-oh. That's not good.
Cool.
So,
I've heard
Yeah.
about one-sided encounters, but this is ridiculous.
But it's only on one.
he loves doing
it's only
this.
on that side.
me?
Yeah.
You guys usually are like having watches or have the alarms.
You literally told me.
I told you in character that you could watch over the night. Listen,
I am going to slap you after this.
I am just doing my job.
You're being a weenie.
I'm being a weenie. Yeah.
You're being a weenie.
Just for that, you're getting attacked.
You know what?
This family's dysfunctional.
Any family's dysfunctional with
If
Brayoff?
you can beat an 11 and then shoot.
If you can beat an 11 to hit,
Yeah.
oh, he will. He's got advantage. Yeah, 16 plus. Yeah.
Is he like attacking through the 10 or?
He unzipped it.
Oh.
At least you'll wake up.
Attacks don't wake anybody?
Assuming
they
you
do.
don't die.
They do. This will wake him up.
Won't wake me up?
It will wake him up.
Okay.
Then you scream. Then you
So-
You scream. You go.
I've been stabbed! You go,
I'll describe it because you don't.
Ooga booga.
No, I won't describe it until you wake up and you see the scene. Cool. You are going to take. 5 + 2 plus. I need you to make a con save for me, please.
Shit. That is an 8.
Iron stomach.
You fail. You will take this poison damage in full.
Half because you're raging.
I'm gonna slap you too.
He had a bad dream that started the rage, y'all.
He's right.
Thanks for
You had a bad
17.
dream. That means you're raging.
Man, those hags.
Yeah.
Those hags, man. Plus 19. Alright. You take 43 points of damage. 19 of that being poison, the other being piercing.
I'm still alive!
Alright, so you're like having a nice dream. And then all of a sudden, like, you know, you're going through a field of flowers or something. Everything's good. There's like a golden retriever running alongside you.
I would say no. Grumm's having a nightmare right now.
Okay.
We're in Ice Tusk. He is having
Alright.
PTSD
In your dream,
flashbacks.
like a mammoth charges you, and like you're like you have to stop it, but you're unable to grab it as like tusk pierces your like neck. You're able to hold it off, and that's when you kind of like groggily wake up with an assassin in like an all white cloak and like a mask covering his face, has a knife like in your like throat a little bit.
We're being hunted
As that's
by
happening,
moon.
I just grab it and go. "Ah!"
Roll for initiative, and you are surprised.
Can I wake up
Can you wake up?
from this scream?
No, because we just talked about the rules. It'd be what's
He
your
screamed.
Yeah.
I'm literally
Yeah.
he's on top
He's
of
We
me.
next
talked about
to me.
normal voice, Richard.
yeah.
I literally am kicking him because I'm struggling.
Especially with how small the tents are.
And the rule said normal voice.
If he does not wake up,
Yeah,
then
it was
I'm
whispers
gonna
can
slap
wake
you.
when they're 20 or
The
something.
only thing that wakes someone up, it says, is like.
So a kick to his head isn't gonna wake him up.
Richard,
What's
tonight,
up?
as a little RFP bonus episode, I'm gonna hide under your bed.
Real life does not translate into the game.
What? Are you telling me I can't cast spells?
What?
I'll allow you and only you to wake up.
Ooh.
Because you'll see. Just because like you'll wake up and instantly like stand up. Oh, but you're surprised, so you're stunned.
Oh boy, I can't wait for this plot armor.
Plot armor.
No,
Cool.
it's plot armor for this enemy that we're gonna fight.
Oh yeah.
Because we don't get plot armor. He gets plot armor.
No, we're
No.
getting, again, just like that last episode, we're getting dead moneyed. It happens every episode. We get hit with nerve gas and then taken to the Sierra Madre Casino every single episode. It's our classic.
Classic
So 25 to 20.
Oh, actually, I got a 21.
Oh, cool.
Go team.
Go team.
Oh,
You actually
It
beat
was
the
the
assassin.
light was flashbanging that camera.
Oh, it was?
Yeah, it
So
was
gray off.
Oh, I can turn off the light. It's just on by default.
20 to 15.
Also, wait, am I a wharf of the group? Like the big strong guy that
Yeah,
like
everyone
and you
attacks
just
him.
immediately beat just to show how powerful the boss is.
Yes.
22.
Damn it.
22.
Yeah.
The wharf.
And Bradley. Oh right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. I genuinely forgot.
I think you did.
What did you get? 9. What'd you get?
3.
Okay. And did you change the thing to combat?
Oh, yeah, it was on suspense because I knew this would happen.
Yeah. Cool. That is everyone.
I lived for that brief moment.
Alright, so Brayoff is up
I
first.
forgot you
You are just waking up, so surprise round stunned. The assassin goes next. It like while you're like the knife is against your neck, like half piercing it, and you're holding it back. He like lets go with his one hand, reaches out and like quick draws his crossbow. He's gonna shoot at you at point blank, but that will impose disadvantage, I believe.
Yes.
Sure.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
It's
Does
If it hits it, I
7
die.
It's a 7 plus. Does a 13 hit?
I
Sorry,
I
no,
don't
12
touch
hit.
Yeah.
What? How much health are you at?
1.
Oh! Yeah, so you've got this in your throat, and he, like, drops it, pulls out a crossbow, and, like, under his breath goes, like, Kruger Dynasty sends out a guns. And he pulls the trigger.
What did I do?
Yeah.
Exists.
Shit,
And-
you're right. I'm Nork.
It doesn't, you're not gonna, it doesn't do that much damage. You'll just, I don't think it'll do double your max health.
No,
So-
it will. It does 54 health.
54 damage. No, and you are, like, into your arm, and you just fall back unconscious.
I'm already on my back.
Yeah, well, you were, like, leaning up. This did wake you up, though.
yeah, cool. I'm awake. Rad.
That was his free round. Everyone else is either asleep or stunned. From now on, at the end of your turn, you can remake the con save to try and break out. So yeah, you're up next, actually,
Rad.
because you beat him in initiative.
Okay.
You kind of see, as you're waking up, you see Grumm, you like just catch the end of it, where Grumm is like fighting for his life against this knife against his neck, where the assassin pulls out, and you hear that as like the crossbow into Grumm's arm. You also, as across from you, Henry Larson is there. His throat is slit.
Oh, of course he is.
Oh, yeah, always.
I mean, that's the name of the episode. Henry Larson dies.
Henry Larson dies.
Henry Larson's no good, very bad day.
Oh, but we get his bag, maybe.
It's true.
That's a plus. Our first magic item.
If we survive.
Okay.
Well, we get his bag. You're dead.
I'm
For
down.
now.
No, like forever.
Probably.
No, for now.
Because if he's a good assassin, he stabs you 3 more times to make you fail your saves.
Okay.
That's a good assassin.
That is true.
So I'm gonna hurt. These guys are both.
True.
I am going to immediately disengage and get Tally because I know Tally is much more adept at fighting than I am.
Okay.
So I'm gonna just run across actually because I can.
Well, if you bust into the tent.
Oh wait, are you running outside?
I am running outside.
Oh.
Go ahead, shoot me.
No, give me a second. Also, you can't. That's not.
Because you disengaged.
Also, the assassins have like white cowls, and in their like corner of like the cowl is like a blue, a red, and a yellow feather like plume.
Okay, I still think we're fighting Moon Knight.
Kind of about to enter theirs is another assassin. Who would be in here. It doesn't like you unzip and it doesn't turn around.
He's in there.
He's like slowly unzipping theirs.
Well, it's a good thing.
You come out, you see him like pull out the crossbow bolt that hit Bradley, kind of like wipe it and put it like, and then he starts to go to unzip.
Does he seem owlbear shaped? And does the other one seem drow shaped?
It's an owl.
No, actually, but funnily enough, their masks are like owl-esque.
Okay.
They've got like the beak.
Damn.
I'm going to use patient defense to, so that's a key point that I don't know that I'm using to dodge as a... Oh wait, actually no.
Disengaged.
No, because I'm disengaged, that I think also counts as a dodge action or something like that. What was the monk thing that I could do?
You're drunken master?
Yeah, it was a thing that if I did something then I... No, was that flurry of blows? Okay,
think it was
never mind.
flurry of
That's flurry of blows.
Yeah.
Either way, I'm still using patient defense, which lets me use a dodge action as a bonus action.
So how does that look for Brayoff, considering he doesn't know he's a monk?
So I'm running. So I run through and I swim or like just jump inside to wake these two up, right? But I'm still on guard. I quickly swift by the first guy, jump past the second guy, and then sort of make like a hero pose landing where I'm still really on guard while still waking these two up.
And you wonder why we have trust issues with all the characters we meet.
Yeah. Well, Larson was like, so you have to wake them up on your next turn, yeah?
Hmm?
What did you say?
I'm very loudly running into their thing. I don't know if that. I assume that would wake them up in any other scenario. But if it takes a turn for me to wake them up, I'm doing that in the next turn.
Oh, you can yell. I think you can yell as a free action, right?
Yep.
Then I'm yelling in there.
What do you say?
I mean, he doesn't
Say,
need to,
wake up.
he doesn't need to say
Assassins.
anything. He needs to yell as loud as he can.
Yeah.
Ah!
We can assess the situation once we're
No,
awake.
just go,
Now,
assassins!
I'm gonna do what the cool kids call a little bit of a callback by saying, "White guys killed Henry."
Cool. This will not wake you up, but it will startle you up, so you're awake on your turn.
Oh, is that because of the stun?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if it was because Tali was indifferent to the race of... Not the race, but the clothing of...
Cool. And then you said you didn't take the dodge action, right?
No, he
I
did.
did.
He took
thought
the dodge
Dodge
action
is a
and
bonus
disengaged.
action using Step of the Wind.
Right. Step of the wind or patient defense?
Patient defense, that's...
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. And that is the assassin's turn. The one over there is just going to.
Wait, why would the Kruger Dynasty do all this instead of just executing us?
Because the Kruger Dynasty does what the Kruger
I can't
Dynasty
tell you that.
wants.
Why?
They changed
Because
their
that's-
mind.
Because it's...
That's a plot point.
Hey, Richard, who's the BBG and how do we kill them? What's their specific weakness and when will we do it?
It's obviously Henry Larson fell.
Henry
No!
Larson comes back, his head's attached.
My
The
boy
Kruger Dynasty is
Henry!
actually the protagonist.
Short Kings stick together!
Okay, the one in that tent, the assassin, is going to. You took the dodge action.
I did take a dodge
He's
action.
going to turn. He's just going to try to fire a crossbow bolt at you, hand crossbow bolt at you.
At me?
Yeah.
Yes.
So it would be with disadvantage, right?
Be with disadvantage and
But
disadvantage.
since he has
What
assassin,
do you mean? Oh,
Because
because
he's within 5 feet of his target.
I don't
Of
think...
any target.
no, the
Yeah.
one in this tent.
Oh, that one.
He's after you ran out, he lifts a thing
Too
and
bad you
fires
killed
a bolt.
everyone.
Cool. Okay.
Then it would have.
But you have. You have he has disadvantage, but it cancels out because of assassinate, I believe. Let me go check.
Yeah, but when...
Oh,
Oh, wait, no, never mind.
oh wait, no, that's only for sneak attack. So he'll still deal sneak attack damage. Because you're within 5 feet of an ally. But he does have disadvantage.
Okay.
Okay. Ooh, fuck.
I have no space over here.
That counts as a natural 1, doesn't it?
Yep, if the dice
So
hits the
does
ground, it
a
goes down.
15 hit?
Does not.
Okay, so you know, he pulls out, quickly fires across the wall. It goes like right above your head and boom, through the other side of the tent.
Kyle, do you have to look at this?
I do, but it has to hit me.
Does it?
It says, when I'm hit by a ranged weapon attack, I can use my reaction to deflect or catch. I was going to.
In his haste of trying to look cool, he missed like a dumbass.
Cool, and then the other assassin right in front of you.
Roughly, yeah.
Roughly.
I'll say.
After you yell that, he like is kind of like startled, but he like quickly in like a well-trained manner just pulls out a knife and goes for a stab.
Of course it does.
I can't wait to see him miss.
Yeah.
Loser.
Cool.
My AC is only 16, which in terms of a Richard campaign is actually terrible.
And this one rolled a 10. So he like swipes at your head and you just like quickly duck down.
Okay, cool.
Cool. And that's their turn.
Rad.
Tally. Con save.
Oh shit. 21.
You break out.
Cool.
You're a little groggy. It's basically like, you know when you take a lot of melatonin?
No.
You there? Okay. You know when you get barely any sleep and you wake up and you're like, you could like easily go back to bed? That's what you feel like, pretty much.
Cool.
But the ruckus is enough like to wake you up now.
Big.
So your next turn, you're good.
Awesome.
Prodigy.
So I'm awake now.
Yes.
Alright, and I see the assassin.
Yeah, you see this guy with like the white hood, the like owl mask, and you literally catch it as he swings a knife at Brayoff.
Okay.
He might be an ally, you guys.
You're right.
I'm going to cast Blindness Deafness on him. Going for blindness. So Constitution saving throw.
Natural 1.
Nice. So he's blind. It's sort of so Prodigy takes out the conductor's baton really quick and just flicks it that way, and it's like a sort of spectral violin will appear, and just the bow sort of flings at it to make him like flinch a little bit, and you hear just this really awful violin sound.
Like a sharp, you know, like horror movie stingers.
Yes, exactly.
It's like a dun.
I was
Yeah.
just imagining like the bow would just go across his eyes and just like make him white.
You can't see his eyes.
Well, it just the bow goes like towards it.
Yeah. It like yeah. If you could see his eyes, would be like clouded.
Yeah.
So he is
It is.
blind. Is he blinded?
Blinded. Yes.
You have status effects.
So if it was deafened, the sound would have.
You see that like that happens, and he kind of panics for a second, but like starts looking around, but then you just kind of see him like he like calms down, like goes back to his battle stance.
Oh, that's definitely.
God, these guys are nerds. They have no flair.
No flare.
I want to fight Austin Powers villains.
I don't think I have anything else to do. Yeah, no, I guess.
Cool. Grumm, your death save.
Haven't had one of these in a while.
Yep.
Let's see.
Haha, don't roll a 1.
Nat 20.
Natural 20?
Hey,
Let's go!
Two successes.
2 successes.
Gang,
No,
gang.
they're gonna be completely.
That was.
Are you
Yeah.
sure that's what a natural 20 is?
I
Natural 20 gets 2 successes.
Yeah.
Natural 1 gets 2 failures.
Yeah.
And if he stabs me, then it's an immediate instant death save.
No, wait a minute.
I'm pretty sure it's
No,
natural
yeah,
20.
what?
That wakes you at
the,
1
I
hit
thought that
point.
was a different addition. Natural 20, you're
you are-
automatically stabilized and heals you to 1 HP.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It's only natural 1 is 2 death saves. But
Oh.
natural 20, you're up at 1 health.
Oh, I don't know.
That's nice.
So you're stabilized. I don't know if you're. Are you
I'm gonna
fine?
put that
I'm
off as
still, I think I'm
my.
still unconscious.
Let me.
That's
double-
Brayoff coming through me, being bad at math.
I just realized
Well, that's a solid natural
Oh
20.
no, you're still unconscious, excuse me.
Yeah.
I
remember this.
think he's still unconscious,
I'm
but
still
you're
unconscious,
stable.
but I'm
You
stable.
can get stabbed again if you want. Dog.
Yeah, you regain 1 hit point.
Keeping it real.
I don't think you become conscious though.
You do
So
not
just
know.
like a splatter.
You've got 3 more stabs.
Like as you're like slowly losing conscious, you're able to kind of like staunch the flow.
You fucking stick your thumb in it and you're like, yeah.
Oh, but you're poisoned.
You do a pen
You
to
failed. You
tracheotomy.
took poison damage, right?
Yeah.
Does that
So-
do anything?
Is it the
The
poison
poison
status effect?
condition is just
Yeah,
disadvantage. I
it's
think.
shitty.
Yeah, it's not like video
you're right.
game
It's like
poison.
it's not like a slow kill poison. It's more like an extra damage poison.
Yeah.
Well, we kind of make a con save.
Because I think you might go. Do you go to 1 hit point? Because this unconsciousness ends if you regain any hit points, and he just regained 1 hit point.
No, I'm pretty
He's-
sure.
Yeah, he's
No.
still unconscious.
I'm pretty sure it has to be someone has to wake you up, like or someone has
Because
to heal you.
Spare
to
the
wake this-
Dying doesn't restore any hit points, but it stabilizes you.
Right, but I thought the wording on it, I could be wrong, was it stabilizes you at 1 hit point or something similar to that.
I think I'm still unconscious.
No, you're no longer unconscious, dying. It resets your successors there. I think if you roll a natural 20, you're up.
Oh.
So I wanna I'm googling stuff right now.
Well,
that's what it says.
You're the DM.
That hit point means regain consciousness, because if you regain any hit points while unconscious, you're up. And since the natural 20 wording says you regain 1 hit point, you're up. I believe so.
Well, I don't know why
So
you guys
if
are
someone cares
proving
enough
wrong.
to is watching this in the future, is like those. I don't care.
Shout out to you, Dan. Hit us up.
Shout out to you, Dan, wherever you are. Yeah, so you are able to staunch the flow and like pick yourself up.
Okay.
Yeah, you would be conscious because this is it says you regain 1 hit point, not you're stabilized to 1 hit point. It says you regain 1 hit point and are stabilized. Cool. So yeah, you're up. Cool. So it's your turn. You're prone, but you're able to like basically holding your neck where the like knife was. You're able to like stop it from bleeding.
Does he still have a turn after being stabilized?
What's that?
Does he still have a turn after being stabilized?
Oh, you're right. It would be next turn.
Sorry, Jim.
All right.
It's
Very
better.
often.
It's better.
You're up.
Alright, cool.
It gives me time to think about if I want to do what I want to do.
So I'm going to.
Oh, going to you? Are you thinking about raging?
Relax.
Like no, but jump. Like raging.
So I'm gonna do the unarmed.
Kill you.
No, but I mean like.
Oh no.
I'm gonna punch
Thank you.
this guy.
Okay.
I'm gonna punch this guy real good, specifically by doing, unarmed strike, which gives me an extra 1. And then a flurry of blows, which is actually only 3, never mind. So that's 3 punches on this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah!
Yeah.
I don't know what their AC is. But I rolled a 17 and 18. A 4, but we don't care about that.
Right.
Unless their AC is 10 or less.
It's not.
It's not. Is there, does a 17, 23 hit, I think?
Yes.
Okay, cool. A 23 and then a 24 also hits.
Okay.
Yeah, fucking clobber them. Are you a high enough level to be cool?
If it's blind, your attack rolls against it have advantage.
Yeah, you would have advantage too. So go ahead and just double check for 20s.
Well,
I forgot
no,
that
this
he's
one.
blind.
And the one that did, and the one that missed. So check for crits and the.
Oh shoot! I
should've rolled the
didn't
same dice.
assign one. I don't remember
Just
which
do it again.
one.
So this was the 17.
Okay.
This was the 18. That was the die that rolled the 4.
Okay.
So that's that substitute.
Okay.
So neither of them crit, but the one that missed hits.
Okay. Well, it was a 16, so does a 20.
Yeah, so it's over 20 it'll hit.
Okay. Cool. Rad. And then that just.
Oh, you.
What?
He's still bitch monk who does small damage.
Shut up. I rolled 2 ones and a 2.
Roll 2 ones.
Okay, so that is 16 damage.
Cool.
And it looks cool because
It does look cool.
yeah, because
Describe it.
So
It was 16 you said?
yes.
Okay.
So as I jump in. Well, so I jumped into the tent to wake him up, and then I sort of jump at him back out, like punching twice with my initial jump, and then I like slide behind, and then I like hit him in the stomach.
Mhm.
I assume him because you gave a masculine voice earlier.
That was the one on the other side.
Okay. And then I do another punch in the stomach, and now I'm presumably on the other side.
Cool. Nice. That is your turn. Next up is the assassin that just got punched. What's up?
Just at the end of his turn, I think.
Is it end?
Let me check.
Just double check.
At the end of each of its turns,
Okay.
I can make a con save.
So it's got disadvantage on attack rolls.
Yep.
It's just gonna wildly swing at Tally.
Woo!
That was a natural 20, first of all, but it was disadvantage, so it does not count. That is a 17 plus 4. That's gonna.
That hits.
Yeah. Cool. Can you make a con save for me?
I would love to. I failed.
What'd you roll?
I won.
Okay, yeah, you failed. So you take 18 poison damage and 7 slashing for a total of 25.
Wow, you're so good at... I'm unconscious. You're an amazing DM, by the way.
Can't wait to find the next.
He's so good at leveling his encounters and not killing people in one hit. He's the best at it. And don't forget, it's 2 more attacks.
No, that's it.
I don't believe you.
That is it. It just swings wildly and strikes you. Cool. Next up,
What about its turn?
Crossbow attack.
Yeah.
it is a 19 plus its con, so it there's like a cloud kind of around its face. It kind of like vanishes and it
Oh, right
like
here also.
steals itself. Cool. Next up is the other assassin on Grumm's side. It does not notice Grumm is up, so it's gonna step out of the. It's gonna step out of the tent.
How far?
Up to you. Up to you.
Oh, up to me?
Up to you.
Oh, I was going for a
And then he's going to attack you.
You get to decide how far to move.
No. You're within 5 feet, so he will. It will
Yeah.
trigger its assassinate.
Of course.
Right?
The instant win button.
Does a 13 hit.
It does not.
Nice. So yeah, it swings at you, but you're able to like
I do a
spider
cool-
sense, dodge the.
I do a cool duck and it cuts his friend's cloth a little bit.
Yeah. Wait, sorry. Assassinate's also only on its first turn. I think it's sneak attack.
Cool. Doesn't change the fact that I was not hit.
Yeah, that's the only turn.
Oh, I want.
Tally.
I have something I can do now.
19.
Woo! Success! Woo! Prodigy.
Yeah, you'll be fine. Going to cure wounds, Tally, first and foremost.
Roll low, it'd be funny.
Yeah.
There we go. It's 1d8.
Yeah. These aren't.
That's 10. 10 health. So Prodigy sort of gets up a little bit more because the tent's small and just puts a hand on your shoulder and it glows a little bit near your heel. Yeah. Next, looking outside and seeing Rayoff actually be great for once.
What do you mean for once?
I'm going to sort of call out, you're doing good, Rayoff. That's not his voice. Rayoff, keep going. And I'm going to give you Bardic Inspiration.
I'm trying!
You can be like, Rayoff, kick ass, take names.
That's my goal!
Oh, that's not how it's.
What's your Inspire die?
D6.
Oh.
Cool. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Cool. Grumm.
Oh, actually, you're here.
Yeah.
And you are.
Dead.
I should get ketchup and.
Like
I have red paint.
Ooh.
Okay.
Alright, a little blood pool.
Yeah.
So, you guys, as you see the assassins, you kind of are looking through the snow, and all of a sudden, this red glow starts to form around the tent.
As he goes into a rage.
As he enters his rage.
Grumm, I grab my axe and go right behind this guy and just grab his neck and just you can see Brayoft, specifically Brayoft, there's red energy glowing out of Grumm and his eyes are bloodshot red and he is just this is the most terrifying you've ever seen Grumm. He is terrifying right now. As I activate
The Grumm instant death punch.
Mark of the Orc Fury. For the next 10 minutes, you gain the following benefits. I have a +1 to AC. I have 10 times my level of temp HP, so that's 40 temporary HP. I have advantage on all attack rolls, and I add my level to my damage.
Sounds like a pretty raging.
Yeah, it sounds like a...
Swear to God.
It's the orc mark of what?
I'm gonna say now, I have no control of this,
Of
so
what?
you're probably gonna die too.
It's
Oh,
the
yeah,
orc mark
that's
of
true.
what? It's like a blood hunter. It's the orc mark of
It's
what?
The one under.
What is it?
Rage.
What's the word?
It's rage.
It's like type of raid. Man, that's crazy.
He makes a conscious decision to go to Tally and snap his snap Tally's
Anyway,
neck.
guys, this stream is sponsored by Rage Shadow
Rage Shadow Legends? Yeah, as if.
The Rage Shadow Legends.
Oh, my bad.
That was the
Okay.
joke.
So go ahead.
That is. Hang on. Oh my god, come on. That is a 19 plus 5.
To hit?
Yeah.
That hits.
Cool. Then.
I assume this close guy.
No,
Yeah. Actually, it would be this.
Action shot.
That is 16 points of damage. And you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna action surge too. So and then make another attack on him. Actually, I'm gonna also use one of my superiority dice
Should have given him the inspiration.
to.
I didn't know he was alive.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my superiority dice to try and trip attack him. So when you hit a creature with a weapon attack, you can spend a superiority dice to attack. You add the superiority die to the damage roll, and if the target is large or smaller, it must make a strength saving throw against the save of 13 or go prone.
That is a 7. It was a strength save?
Yeah,
That is a 7.
cool.
No,
Let me
fucking
actually
loser.
see if I hit.
Okay.
That's 9 plus 5, that's 14, or 16 plus 5, that's 21.
Damage?
21 to hit.
Oh, it's going to hit. That hits, yeah.
Yeah. Cool. So I also have the
He's not down. Is he
Yeah,
down?
he tripped. He's
that
tripped
is-
over. But grounds.
He's victorious.
that is 14 more damage, and he is prone.
Cool. So how much damage is that total? Sorry?
That was 16 and 14.
Okay.
So 30.
Yep.
As you just see Run go.
Jesus. Yeah, so that's fucking terrifying. Like, his eyes are literally
Like they're
illuminated.
bleeding out
Yeah.
like red.
They're like illuminated. You know? One effect from For Honor.
Literally.
Yeah, no. Cool.
You can see red is just like glowing off of him.
Cool.
And like you can see like there's like marks just like all across his body.
Bray up, you're up.
Well, now I have an impression I gotta make. Well, I was gonna do something, but now they're both down, so it's not gonna look as cool.
Oh wait.
Only one of them's down.
I was
You'll get advantage.
actually no, I am gonna do it, and I think it is still going to look cool. I'm gonna do another flurry of blows, so that is 3 attacks. That's there. Okay. In which case, I'm gonna put 2 on this guy and 1 on this guy, right? So I'm specifically. I'll see if I hit actually.
I think they'd have advantage because he's prone, right? Or is it unconscious?
It's advantage on that one.
Right.
Yeah, and I reroll ones because halfling. Cool.
Also, how's he looking?
He's fine so far.
Okay.
It's a Richard enemy. What did you expect? 35 damage to bloody it?
Oh, it is technically bloodied, yes.
7 and a 9.
What do you mean he's looking
That is a
fine?
He's like
20.
exactly half.
Nat 20, baby.
Not 20.
Okay,
Sheesh.
cool.
Okay.
So I assume a 20 hits this guy.
The one in front of you, yep.
Yeah. And the nat 20 hits the one behind, and the 9 plus 6, so that's 15. Will 15 hit the downed guy?
15, yes.
It will. Okay.
Yeah.
So, before I roll for damage, I jump up, kick with both of my legs at the same time. The camera spins around me like in the Matrix.
Right, the Matrix, yeah.
And then as I'm falling down, I like land with a pound of my fist right onto his stomach, which does more damage because it was a critical.
Also, he's on the fire.
The fire's
The fire went out.
Long
That
gone.
shit
The
out.
fire's long gone.
Yeah, but I hit it so hard the fire turns back on, baby.
I was gonna say because if
Yeah,
the fire was still on,
So,
that would
for
definitely
the
like shove his
down
face
guy-
into that too.
You
Yes.
It's 4 plus a roll.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
So that is 8 plus 5, 13, which plus the maximum, which is another 8, 21.
Total?
Right. 21 total to the down guy.
Okay.
Also, another thing, my orc features have been more defined. Like, I have longer teeth and wider brow.
And the kick to the up guy
Nice.
is there's just 6 damage. All of this bludgeoning, by the way.
Yep. Cool. Cool. That is your turn. Very nice. So, the assassin close to Tally, after you like beat the shit out of him, he kind of turns to you and like mutters something under his breath in language none of you know. It's like he reaches into his pocket.
Okay, speaking common.
He like goes like, and this purple like gas kind of like powder flies at you. I need you to make a con save.
Cool. That is. Yeah, I know I have it, but wait, do I have to declare that I use it before?
I think it's after the roll.
For
Before you
bardic
know.
inspiration.
I think
It's after the roll, but before you define it, right?
Yeah.
Not one, but I get to re-roll that because I'm
A
a
halfling. Stout.
dweeb like that. That is an 18 plus 1. I feel like a 19 isn't enough because that's how this stuff works.
Richard has that.
Man,
If you
understanding
use it on a
like this.
saving throw, though, you do gain extra temporary HP
Oh, then I'm using
because of
that.
my feature.
Okay. How much temp HP is it?
It'll be
Probably the same.
the inspiration plus my level, which is 4.
So that's a 24
What?
No.
Constitution save throw. No,
Oh,
I
you-
rolled a 24.
Did you use the inspiration
I
die?
did, yes.
Cool. You're fine.
Okay.
And
And how much temp HP do I get?
What did you get on the bardic inspiration?
And also,
5.
you are immune to
Then
this.
9.
This is a poison called Dynasty's Demise. You're
course.
immune to it for 24 hours.
Okay, cool.
So you gain 9.
I gained 9. Cool.
Cool.
God,
The other
seems really-
assassin who is prone, kind of like scrambles and like does the same thing. Pulls this out and like coughs it at you. So go ahead and make a con save.
Please don't screw me now.
Does he get back up?
That is a 17.
Okay, you are fine.
Yes.
And
I
you
should
are
get,
immune
like,
for 24
glitter.
hours.
As it does that, you kind of.
Yeah. Cool. He's also gonna use half his movement to stand up.
Yeah.
Tally, you're up.
Fuck.
Is that your...
I'm holding my multiple stab wounds. Shit. Fuck. Owie.
Yeah, it's like bleeding through your fingers and running down your cloak.
Owie, 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 owie.
I'm glad I wear red already.
And are red.
Glad I wear brown.
You can also imagine like the stab wound where Grumm got stabbed, just like I'm profusely bleeding as his heart rate's going nuts.
Yeah.
Use half my movement to stand up.
Okay.
I peer out. The fuck is going on? It's my free action. What?
You do recognize the feathered plume
Oh,
of the
absolutely.
Dynasty.
They're not subtle. They're stupid and dumb.
You haven't seen these specific assassins before, but you
But
know
they
them.
have the-
They have the plume.
That means they're stupid and dumb.
The doubloon platoon. Coming for doubloons.
I'm gonna rifle through my coat. I'll take my free object interaction to take my shield out of the snow.
Mhm.
Hold that. Rifle through my coat. Put some bullshit in the bomb, and then I'm gonna thwomp it at. Which guy looks the most hurt?
They actually look equal parts.
That guy. I'm throwing it at that guy.
Okay.
That's a bad idea. You should get from a window for you. I wanna get out of here. I wanna get out of
You
this
gotta go
stupid
like
town.
by him because the way the
Yeah.
town's set up.
But I'm not leaving his
Yeah.
thing. I want to step further away, but I know I'll take an opportunity attack. I don't know if I can do that. What do you think?
Shit.
You think I can take an opportunity attack?
Mhm.
I have disadvantage if I throw right now.
What is
It's a
your
ranged
AC?
16. Because it's a ranged attack.
Wait, your AC 16?
Yeah, I'm wearing a shield and armor.
Oh, you did. Okay, I forgot that you weren't heavily or unarmored at this point. I don't know, man. I used all my probability knowledge
Before.
in class.
Yeah. I'm gonna step just an extra 5 feet out of range of that guy.
Okay. So obviously, yeah.
Yeah.
As you do that, he looks over his shoulder. You can't see, but he like instantly swings on reaction.
I wink at him because I know he's going to do that. I go,
Yeah.
loser.
That is an 18.
That hits.
Okay. You're not within 5 feet of his arm.
Such a bad choice.
It does 4 billion damage.
It does, and I go down instantly. and
Make a
take
con save, please.
Zoom him out.
It not only kills you, but it also throws your soul into the
Ultra hell.
yeah.
16.
16. You're fine. You only take 4 points of slashing damage.
That's what happened to my previous
You
character.
rolled a 2 plus the 2, and oh wait, no, sorry. You take half. You take half of the. So it's another 7.
Another 7.
7 poison.
I'm unconscious, guys.
Yeah, you take half.
Go
you take
team!
half,
Go
sorry.
team! I wasn't gonna hit him if I didn't step away.
Yeah.
I have disadvantage. It's a ranged attack, moron.
Is it not
So
your
he
Okay, but now
swipes.
you're dead. Now you're not gonna hit him at all.
You take like barely, guys. You take like barely any damage, but it like burns your skin as it cuts through, and you fall. Heal you again. Cool. Prodigy, you are up.
Yeah.
I mean, if you have anything that could prevent these guys from hitting you, I would be useful too.
No. Whoops, I don't have anything with an increased AC. I already blinded someone, but I don't have too many spell slots.
I mean, I was just thinking to like get these guys so that they can't hit us, or like they just like distract them in some way.
You guys are doing fine. Going to heal Tally again. 1d8 plus my modifier. That's a d10. 1d8. Alright, well, you asked for less last time, so you're getting it now. That's only a 6.
Woo!
And I'm actually gonna reflavor my bardic inspiration a little bit because I always forget that with my class they're like physical things. So he's going to sort of take out his hands and he does the same shoulder thing I do the same shoulder thing to heal you. And in the same action, he holds up his other hand and this sort of orange mote of like power sort of coalesces in it, and he just pushes it into one of your pockets. And is like,
You can make it like float around you if you want.
yeah.
It's in my pocket.
I like it. I like it better being a physical like
Yeah,
object with
that
weight.
works.
Just stay in there, Tally. Don't die.
No,
Yeah.
I'm thinking about it.
Well, don't take attacks of opportunity, dumbass. And that's the end.
Okay. Grumm, you're up.
Cool. I'm gonna take my big old battle axe and put all my weight into it as I freaking slash this guy.
Good action shot. Oh, you fucked up the battle map.
That's fine.
No, you moved product.
That is
Grab.
a 18 to hit.
That hits.
Sweet business.
Just in between.
That is. Ooh, big damage. 9 plus 3. That's 16 damage
To.
to this guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they're just kind of into his side.
What do you don't have a weapon, right? You're just using your fists.
I'm using my battle axe. I
Yeah.
remember I kept it by the tent.
He's been using
You put it outside with your sled and stuff, right?
No, I put it right outside our tent.
Yeah.
Okay, it would not be there anymore.
He's been using it.
All right,
This
I'll
whole time.
I'll allow you to use. I didn't
You're
realize
just-
that you
yeah,
picked
you're
it
I
up.
just-
literally
Yeah.
said that.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't realize you picked it up. I'm keeping track of a lot.
Lol, get good.
Fine, I'll let you
Fell
keep
off
it.
ratio.
I'll sell off for sure. I'll let you keep it.
Yeah.
But the rest of your stuff is gone. They just left the battle axe in the snow.
Gas.
Hey, remember
well,
what I
left,
said? This would
I
happen?
only brought the battle axe to the tent. I left
Okay.
everything in the carriage.
Yeah, so that stuff is obviously gone. That guy dies, by the way.
Also, surprise, surprise! Richard took all of our stuff away again.
Man,
You had so many options. You cannot blame me for this.
No, yes, we can. You literally tell us, no, you shouldn't do this. You shouldn't do this. You shouldn't do this. You shouldn't do this. And then you put us in this situation.
I never said you shouldn't do anything. It's also your turn. I told you in character as Kel that it's okay to put your stuff in the thing.
In the where?
I'm really
in
gonna
the
slap you.
carriage.
You
Really?
do this to us
Where's the
so
carriage?
many times.
I did it in character, guys. That was not me, Richard, lying to you. That was Cal.
Yeah.
It's in character
Richard,
for
why
me.
didn't you tell us these people would attack us in the night and they're exact ACs?
My bad. Your turn.
What is this guy's full name and backstory? I want to know.
It's Josh.
His name's
I'm just
Josh. Oh, now I want to hit him even harder, man. Alright, unarmed strike, no fury of blows this time. But I get 2 because that's a thing I do. 17 and a 1, but I rerolled the 1s because Richard
yeah.
can eat it, but that doesn't hit anyway because it's, what, a 12? But I assume a 17 plus 6 hits.
Yep.
Cool. Cool
Hit
beans.
really hard.
Yay! 6 damage, y'all. I go for a punch, and it's sort of like, it does the, like, you know, boxer dodge to the side, but that idiot, that's where my other hand was, where I pop him with the other one.
And he went, ha! And he went, oh, but then,
Exactly.
Cool. Alright, that your turn?
Perfect.
And also, if I didn't leave it in the cart, where would it go? It would just blow away if I.
Yeah.
Like, there was literally no way.
There's
I
a
would
reason
not-
they brought you here.
I'm using patient defense again.
Oh my god.
Nice.
So dodge action as a bonus.
Is it a bonus action to do your other hand punch? Or is that just like a bonus?
Shoot, you're right.
Yeah.
I forget what's like reactions and what aren't. Okay, so no, I'm not doing that then.
Okay.
Thank you for calling me out.
The assassin sees his other assassin friend basically get cleaved in half by Grumm, and like he like freezes for a second in fear.
Grumm is looking at him with death in his eyes.
Kill.
It's going to throw the poison at you. I need you to make a con save.
Hit him with the spores.
Usually, Grumm can't control himself, but
We love
something
the
about
spores.
this guy.
Oh shit.
Unnatural 20.
You survived.
On
Yeah.
the plus side, we don't need to worry about
That's
those
true,
anymore.
we don't.
But also, revenge on Kel, because now he's infected by the spores.
Well, I mean, this person.
Miraculously, they stole everything but the spores.
You look over to the right, there's a pile of the shit he didn't want.
Yeah.
It's like Larson's old clothes and a pile of the
Yeah.
spore shit.
The
Okay.
spores are like perfectly like triangled up.
He took
Granted,
them out of the jar.
I will spore these people if we do leave the spores. Screw these guys.
Yeah, we're not gonna spread the spores. Haha, this person. We're gonna spread the spores.
Okay,
This is why Grumm shouldn't have the spores.
okay.
Also-
if the spores can survive here, then goddamn it, they deserve to survive here.
Wrong. Also, if you're getting the spores, we wouldn't have to worry about the spores because they'd be on my person.
Okay, let's worry about.
Anywho, the assassin does that. Like looks to the left, looks to the right.
The city doesn't know about the action economy.
Yeah, fucking
He's-
moron.
He's like shit. You just see that like hesitation.
You see his pants just turn a little.
Tally,
bit.
you're up.
So I expend my fucking all 3 of those and I go.
Oh, we're not going non-lethal here. You're just going. For
No, I'm going to execute this man.
Oh.
Grumm just
And
cleaved
then
the
I'm gonna
person in
teabag
half.
him.
I always go non-lethal, so.
Oh no, you got a Halo Reacher?
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm gonna do.
Also, first time Grumm has actually killed someone in this campaign.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's true. That's the first time Grumm's killed
Do
someone.
we have that on the? Oh, I have a list of
literally
how many
chopped
people
in
we've all
half.
murdered.
Yeah.
What about as a werewolf?
Shouldn't have raged.
I have a
Also
list.
true.
Like
You did commit,
he
like,
caught-
mass
yeah,
murder.
yeah.
I think I had you down for like 2 werewolf kills.
19 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, cool. I'm using my one fucking class feature that lets me do all of the damage. Every fucking damage to
Your
this.
reagent die.
Yeah.
Just pour the whole bag out.
You just don't even take a bomb, you just pour the bomb onto him.
Well, if it
Yeah,
executes him, I'm gonna do something mad cool, but we'll see.
For so long, I've been wanting to get like a metal battle map so I can.
He's dead. I could do math from here. He's dead.
Okay.
He's gonna use his reaction though.
To
when
die?
Reaction when hitting 0 hit points. So like, as like the bomb is coming towards him and he sees like, he knows he's dead. he like super quickly reaches into his pocket, pulls out like a mechanical contraption, points it up the sky, and fires it right as the bomb hits him.
Of course he does.
There's a flare gun.
Yes.
That's crazy.
So go ahead and describe how you execute this man.
So I'm actually gonna Brayoft and Prodigy need to make dexterity saves. I target myself with precision explosives.
Thanks.
I take a step back, and then I just fucking run at him and slam his face with the bomb.
So it's Dex.
Yeah, it's dex.
21.
Save.
Yeah.
15.
You're fine. You're fine.
Wow.
You did no damage. Hard. Yeah, so I'm all angry. I step back and boom with the bomb.
Yeah, and it just completely blows off his head. Like it is just clean.
My hand is where his neck is, and then he falls.
Yeah. The flare goes. It's like a deep like orange. It flies into the air and illuminates the surrounding area. Can everyone make a perception check?
Ooh. Yeah, there's 40.
Question.
Yeah.
Does 10 HP, like, do I use that as my
First.
max HP?
Not max HP, no.
Oh,
Natural.
okay, I
Can't
need to
kill.
make a DC. I need to make a wisdom saving throw first. A quick second.
12!
I'm sorry, Brayoft.
On your turn, would it be? Or is it when?
Is combat
I mean,
over?
is combat over?
No.
Of course.
Technically not. Would you get non-natural 20? Would you even be looking around? Like when the
And
flare
a
goes up?
bloodlust.
Yeah, so I'm gonna just go with no.
My next
12!
Okay.
Hey.
Everyone but you, as this flare illuminates the surrounding area, where those two figures were, you noticed 4 from one side of the, like, from this side and 4 more from that side.
Of course.
And they were, like, waiting and watching.
How far away are they?
If you actually want to put them down, they're not, like, moving right now, they're just watching, excuse me.
God, what nerd.
Sorry.
Oh, I'm not
Yeah.
gonna fight myself. I'm gonna let
They
you
would be,
squeeze
like,
to it.
about this far back. Yeah. Where's the other guy? There was one more, wasn't there?
Oh, sorry.
No worries. Yeah. About that far back.
Yeah.
There you
I
go.
can really illustrate it with the camera. It's just things like this.
There you go. So, yeah. Next up would be Prodigy.
Oh. Didn't expect that. I don't know what to do. They're kind of far. Yeah, they're pretty far. I can heal you more, I guess, Tally. Or
Oh, it's also, let me just put them all down.
yeah.
Yeah, he wants to get all those attack rolls in on us.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
When they firing squad.
they all felt like AK-47. Boom, 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 boom.
No, when's the one gonna come up to us and be like, you guys are good. I should hire you.
You guys are good. Come join the SI7.
Oh.
And then Grumm would immediately cleave her in half.
There was a new SI7 card revealed.
If we
I saw that, yeah.
if we end combat and you're still bloodlusting, I'll probably detonate.
I got 10 minutes.
I'm using skeletons.
So
You'll definitely be fine because you have so much temp HP, but I will detonate the collar.
either you guys gotta unconscious me or fucking.
If you're bloodlusted, then it's not really Grumm killing you. You can like 20 to kill.
That's true.
Using these random undead because they don't
Same
have
logic.
But he still had
werewolves.
but he still was coping
And also-
hard with the werewolves.
I said
No,
4.
this is all entirely on
It was
Grumm.
3.
He actively initiated this.
Oh yeah.
He knew the risk of doing it, and he decided that it was
Damn, we're
worth
gonna
it in the situation.
Yeah, totally.
How do I illustrate this?
Do a sweeping shot.
I'm
You
going
can do a sweeping
to
shot.
hold my action. Well,
The ones who are demons on here, by the way, have everyone else had like the white cloaks. These guys have noticeably like golden lines down there. There's like 2 lines on the.
Oh my god, it's the golden
Callie,
god.
And then
I
2
said
on
that
the-
earlier.
Oh, you did.
Yeah. I'm gonna hold my action to cast magic daggers on the first person to attack us.
Okay.
And that's it.
Cool. Grumm.
Okay, what's your AC again, Kyle?
Me? 16?
Okay.
What are you doing?
He's a bloodlusting rage monster.
I failed my wisdom. Oh, wait, hang on. Let me try and make another wisdom save. Nat 20. Okay.
Oh god.
There's still Grumm, you're still in there.
So
Please don't
I
do
guess
that again.
he like blink. He like you see his eyes. He like blinks for a second and then he looks down at the corpse and starts hacking at it.
Mm.
And just like cope with the psychopath energy that he's dealing with right now.
Okay.
So this corpse is in many pieces.
Yeah, that corpse is no longer a corpse. It's more like a bunch of mush.
Rad.
And sinew and bone. Sinew? Sinew? Sinew?
Sinew.
Cool. Rayoft.
I'm going to run back. Actually, wait.
Rayoft runs away.
Yeah, please do it.
We can outrun them.
Well, no.
You are all out of my opportunity attack, and I recommend you.
No, there's
go
something
away.
I want. Did did I see Mr. Larson bring in his lovely bag?
Yeah, you commented on it, I believe, didn't you?
I did comment it, but I didn't know if he actually brought it into the tent or not.
Yeah,
he did.
Yeah.
All right, I'm taking that.
Okay.
He's not gonna use
All right,
it.
I'm gonna take that, grab it, then come back out. That's the equivalent of an action, I guess.
Yep.
I can roll for grabbing a bag.
No, it's just an action. Cool. The
Cool.
assassins would be up next. These two guys are gonna fire down upon you guys.
Radical.
No way! With their AK-47s that
Yeah,
make 4
they
attacks?
pull out a machine gun. Actually, are you in range? Range of crossbows?
I
Yeah,
think
320, 80 to 320.
I assume that's
You're within
good.
80, right?
Are you
Presumably.
grabbing a little measury thingy?
Actually, yeah. We're
80's
we're
what,
definitely within
16?
80.
Wait, is that for
That's
that?
40.
Oh yeah, you're all within 80.
And
Cool.
I'm just
So, starting with this guy,
okay. I'm not in range to cast magic daggers.
Okay.
Yet, so.
he kind of pulls up the hand crossbow and fires it upon Grumm. 'Cause Grumm is scary, and they just watch Grumm tear apart two people, pretty much.
Well, the bomb took care of the other one.
And that's 5 plus 5. I don't think that's gonna hit. It's a 10? Or sorry, 9.
Nope, that's not
It's
it.
close, though.
The one to the left,
'Cause
I
he's
have
not wearing
12
armor.
AC.
18 plus 4, that's gonna hit.
Yeah.
I need you to make a con save.
Hey, how many poisons does this guy have?
It's on every
weapon is
attack
poison.
is
But
poison.
hey, now you've
There's-
gotten hit and you can go.
They're up on like, yeah.
I don't, because I only have 30.
Are there hills?
No, it's like a
but you got-
snowdrift.
You got.
Oh,
It's not that high,
they've still got the high ground.
barely.
That one.
Okay, you take
I'll need to reroll that.
19 points of, or 5 points. Sorry. Oh my goodness, where'd my things go? You take 9 points of slashing and 14 points of poison. The main guy here, they're just watching. The guy back there, same thing. Those 4 are going to shoot one at Tally, one at Rayoft. So Tally does a 15 hit.
No.
Alright, so
Pings
you know,
off my shield.
yeah, you just like quickly raise it up. The other guy, Rayoft, that's an 18 again. It's
Cool.
gonna hit.
Oh no! If
Con
only I
save.
could deflect missiles.
You could.
I could, and I am.
Okay.
I can use my reaction to deflect or catch the missile, and then I do the damage. Oh, it scrolls over. I think I can. Oh no! Does it not cross over? It just cuts off. No!
You fool!
I am a
Up-
fool.
you update
I'm
your
pretty
character
sure.
sheet. I can
I do.
look it up.
I'm pretty sure I can
Hang on.
just use it as another attack, right?
I have it right
And
here.
it halves the damage.
I can tell you.
Deflect missile. Starting at 3rd level, you can use your reaction to deflect or catch a missile when you are hit by a ranged weapon attack.
Cool.
When you do so, the damage you take from the attack is reduced by 1d10 plus your dexterity modifier
Oh.
plus your monk level. If you reduce the damage to 0, you can catch the missile. If it's small enough, you can hold it in. If it's small enough for you to hold in one hand, and you have at least one hand free, you can catch the missile in this way and spend 1 key point to make a ranged attack with a weapon.
Okay, so it's
You
dex
still,
plus monk.
You still have to make the con save
Your range is 20 feet
to reduce the damage.
and your long
See
range is 60
how much
feet.
damage it would be.
Okay, I'll do that first then.
That does not feel right.
It just says it reduces the damage.
It feels weird, but
still take damage,
mechanically,
looks
it
like.
makes sense.
What is this con?
Yeah.
It's 14.
That actually succeeds, so you're only going to take 8 poison And 11, then you reduce it. So you're taking 11 total, then you reduce it by 1d10, right? Was it?
I would say if he catches the arrow and reduces the damage of the arrow, shouldn't it like
Because the
not
poison
have to
should
take a con save?
Because it's a
It says it's only after you take damage that you can
What do
actually
I add
catch
to the
missile.
D10?
Dexterity modifier, monk level, so you should theoretically take
Okay,
0.
so I rolled a 3 plus 4 plus 4. That is
exactly 11. You take no
Exactly.
damage. Yep.
And so I
you
can
reduce the damage to
redirect
0.
that.
Yep. Yeah.
Actually, can I? So I'm.
You can.
I'm gonna follow a bit of a theme here, where I don't exactly redirect it, but I am going to like quickly like get down on my knees and then lean back as the arrow goes above me,
Okay, and just
and
so you know.
it goes and it would attack this person.
Okay, just so you know, you have a normal range of 20 with this and an extended range of 60. It costs your reaction and 1 key point.
It costs a key point?
Yes.
to throw it back.
To throw it back.
Oh, in that case, I don't throw it back. I just do a cool matrix dodge.
Okay. Well, more like a. You catch it right like that.
Sure. Yeah.
Cool. That is the end of their turn. Tally, you're up.
Well, what is the potion drinking action?
Homebrew, we did bonus action.
Okay. So every morning I brew a health potion. I always expend 1 reagent die for that.
Okay.
And that's a D4 plus what? For just a regular? It's a regular health potion.
Like just a.
It is
It's
a potion
2d4
of
plus
healing. 2d4 plus 2.
Yes.
3, 4, 5,
Yeah, it's
6.
bonus action. Also, don't forget about the flank. We forgot about flanking too.
Does flanking count when it's this far?
No, you were flanking the
arrows.
guys down there
Oh,
originally.
yeah.
Yeah. we
Well, I didn't know
forgot
if you're talking about like these
What you measured the range we are from them? What was it?
We're like,
100 feet, I think. So
I don't think so.
Oh, if we were 100 feet, all their attacks would have disadvantage.
Oh wait, no, never mind. No, we were like 50 feet then.
Yeah, it's
I
like,
think it's like
depends
60.
on which one.
Okay, well, I want to see for me
I'll just grab all of those.
35, 30, 35, 40, 45, 55, 60, 65.
Like a bright tail.
50, 55.
Just out of my range magic that I use.
Yeah, I gotta see that.
I'm sorry.
I miss my 120-foot Eldritch Blast range.
I never wrote down how far I can throw a bomb because I was like, oh, that won't matter. We're never going to be engaging at like 200 feet. That's stupid and absurd.
Camera pans out, there's
This-
enemies
this-
200 feet away.
Yeah, this whole
200 feet
thing
away.
is Richard's long-winded World War I reenactment.
Yeah. You're in the trenches right now.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, the dragon that Brayoff killed flies 100 feet above us and fires its fire.
Yeah, the dragon in the south is like, Brayoff, thank you for saving my children!
Oh, no, I was thinking the dragon
Of the south?
reveals their name to be Archduke Ferdinand,
Alright,
and
so
that triggers the
let's-
Kruger dynasty to attack.
I don't fucking fight these guys. I love D&D combat. This blows.
Yeah,
Fight
you
these guys.
know what's your wisdom?
Not incredibly high. I have a
What
high
is it?
intelligence. I have a 10 wisdom.
Okay, you're not dumb then. You know you can't win this. Your best bet is probably to run.
To where?
Okay, which direction did the cart come from?
It's just
But
light.
You'll have to make. I'll have you make an investigation check because everything looks the same right now.
No cart tracks?
It's blizzarding.
Damn.
They're long gone.
Wait, if it's
Blizzarding,
blizzarding,
snowing.
then don't they have disadvantage?
Oh
on attacks?
shit, that's true.
Yeah.
Can they like barely see us?
Yeah.
Or not see us at
It would be
all?
lightly obscured at this point.
What happened to
suddenly
being
the
you
weather
can't even see?
clears, but only in a way that they can see us and we can't see them.
Let me see.
One
The flare probably. I think I said that. Yeah, it lit up because it's bright lights.
Everyone
Bright
roll-
lights like most creatures see normally. Even gloomy days with bright lights is due torches and other source of illumination.
Everyone roll for frostbite.
The flare will disappear in 2 rounds, by the way.
Cool.
So then it will be back to heavily obscured.
Oh, okay, that's... I think we can totally take it.
I personally don't think you can.
Well, right now I don't really have a choice.
Yeah, we can't leave Grumm.
You know,
Yeah,
you
we
need
can.
calm motion.
I did
Can that
actually.
stop it?
Yes, it would. It, like, that's specifically the spell would, yes.
Well, quite literally, the cart was here.
Yeah.
Can I use my brain to remember if it just came in and parked?
You guys also didn't look outside when you parked. You don't know what direction you came from.
Or you know,
You would
which direction the
assume
cart
you would
was facing.
assume that way because that's where it was when you got out.
Yeah.
But that's not.
That's the
100%.
direction the cart went.
You guys were talking just about until you guys parked.
Kel specifically drove in circles several times to confuse us.
Yeah.
Do you have keen mind?
I don't. I have alert.
And no,
Keep
you-
mine's my next feat. And then I'll get, like, I don't know, lucky or something. I've got a checklist. Of
Yeah.
fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, I hate
favorite
you.
spell. Oh, you don't have spells. Favorite spell?
I hate you, I hate you, I hate you. That's my checklist.
Yeah.
You just
Then I
wait
guess
till
I'll
get a
use.
ring of the
I guess
ram.
I'll use my second brain. I'll use my hold action to make the check. Incredibly low. What is this check?
You
Insight, is that?
do
Uh,
have
investigation, I
concentration,
guess.
That also
yes.
works.
Or history if you are trying to specifically remember which direction you felt you came from.
What was the first stat?
Investigation or history, depending on which one you want. Like, you want to try and remember where you came from, where you like feel like you came from, or you want to see.
They are both int that I am not proficient in. So it's +3 no matter what, so that's 10. And I'll roll my d6 for that as well.
You can
16. It's a 6.
you don't have to reroll it.
16. History.
You remember the cart, the way it was parked. It was like right there, right?
Yeah, it was here.
Then, yeah, it was like that. Then you came from where those three at the end are.
That's what I. Yeah.
That's what you can infer.
40, 50, 60, 70, 80.
The dotted line.
Do I get like any cover for being obscured by the 10?
We are in like a little divot.
Yeah, we dug down and then had the 10.
It was like a little wall, but I'll give you like if you like duck down a bit, you can take half cover.
Oh, now.
Okay, so now I'm fully obscured.
Yes.
Okay.
Wait, no,
yeah,
no,
yeah,
you're
I'm
lightly
already
obscured.
lightly obscured and now
It would just be lightly
We ducked to.
Does it stack or?
I don't know, it should.
I mean, it
We are in a
disadvantage
kid's
plus
snow
AC.
fort.
The cover gives AC plus
Yeah,
2.
it just gives you a plus to your AC.
Yo.
So I have the effects of both.
Yeah.
So,
So-
I have plus
Lightly
2 AC
obscured.
and they have disadvantage.
Yes.
If they were.
Okay. So I do that and I wait till I can actually use actions on the next turn because I had to use my brain.
You had like all the things going around your head,
Yeah.
like.
If they were closer, I was gonna light a trench of snowball and poison. Throw it at them.
Really?
1 minute.
Just a holiday fun in winter.
Just, you ever seen Elf?
I have seen it.
Yeah, just machine gun. So
Yeah, 75, or I think it was like 70 miles an hour.
This is why I want to dig a hole. 'Cause I
Yo!
don't-
Well,
He's
Let's
just
just.
Kel would have seen us dig a hole, and we
Let's-
would have dropped in the hole, and we would have died.
Yo, let's Fantastic Mr. Fox this and just keep digging down.
I mean,
So
we do have 25 feet of snow.
So true, bestie.
So heavily obscure or lightly obscure. Let's see.
Richard's pretending to look that up, but he's actually running every possible
They
permutation
just,
of this fight.
only thing. No, not in lightly obscure. They just have disadvantage on wisdom checks that rely on sight, so they can still hit you fine.
That's not how rabbits work.
But half cover gives you what
Plus
2?
two.
Yeah. And then in, I said 2 turns, right? The flare will go away,
Yeah.
and that'll be your chance. Cool. Is that the end of your turn?
yes.
Cool. Prodigy.
Well, I don't want to waste more spell slots. So I'm going to do basically the same thing. Seeing Tally duck down, Prodigy's like, I'm just like, you know, it's a good idea. And I follow suit pretty quickly.
Okay.
I guess prepare an action, magic dagger again,
Yep.
in case someone comes closer.
Sounds good. Grumm. What does Grumm do?
Let's make a wisdom saving throw and see what he does.
You should look
It's 11.
into.
Did you take? Is it only when you take
Holding
damage
spells.
every turn?
It's
Common.
when I have less than half
No,
my
no.
maximum
Okay,
hit points.
You should look into the rules for
I have to
holding
take
actions
a
on spells.
DC 8 saving
I
throw.
think they're strange.
Okay.
I don't know if it's
Because I
goes
think it was
up.
something
No,
along
I
the
don't
lines
think. I don't think it said it does.
of it has
It's
to
fine for
cast
now.
the spell.
Because I don't think I want to
Because-
punish you that bad for using this.
It was something about hitting like a weird.
Yeah, okay,
My friends explained it to me, and I can't remember it fully. But you should look that up.
I'll do it after.
I guess at this point, Grumm would just kind of be slapping his head, trying to be like, "No, don't fight, don't fight, no!" As he just like morally, like he's trying to like get actual Grumm to come out, but he can't, considering he's.
Wait a minute. This is just the plot of the Incredible Hulk.
I was just about to make that joke. Especially if you
There's
look
nothing bad
at
with that. Just-
especially if you look at his mini.
He's green and angry.
Is this not
Okay, so
Hulk on Sakaar?
alright, put it back. What do you? So what does he do?
I
Just fight it with himself?
I would just be like internally struggling with myself, I guess, trying my best not to fight the big blobs of meat that are in front of me.
Cool. Next up is Brayoff.
I mean, you can't see these guys, you can't see those guys.
I think it's one more round until the flare's done.
Okay. So is it movement to duck down, or like an action or
It
anything?
would just be half your movement, or
You're
Yeah,
not
it's-
in front of you.
Whatever,
Stop.
doesn't matter. I'm not
Yeah.
moving too far. I'm just gonna duck down and I'm going to look inside the bag I was told not to look inside of to see if there's anything useful that I could use.
what happens when you look in a bag of holding? Do you just see like
I don't know.
piled up?
My
Just imagine you see
interpretation.
like all the stuff.
Yeah, my interpretation is that it's just sort of like an ethereal void where everything's floating in sort of arm's grasp.
Have you ever seen
You
when
can see
Kirby
all the
goes into
items
his own
as if through a
stomach?
telescope.
I've not. What?
Like, there's a video of Kirby like going into his own stomach and seeing like the cosmo dimension that it is.
Hmm.
Turns out Kirby is like his stomach is in a different dimension.
Good for
That's why he's
Kirby,
never
you know?
hungry.
He's shaped like a friend. I trust him.
It's like you look in. There's a few things poking at the top, but it's like dark.
Of course it is.
It's like a demi-plane of just like a space.
Are we going into back holding?
Well, no, that was a second plan, but that was my action, and if I don't see anything, I don't see anything. I assume at the very top I see.
If you want to just reach in and pull something out, I'll have you roll a d6 for an item.
There's 6 items.
It's the 6 instruments he cycled through.
It's not.
I know he has something wacky in there. I'm gonna pull out something random, you know? I'm gonna get wacky. I'm gonna get goofy. I'm gonna roll a d6.
more spores.
Okay.
That was a 1. I can re-roll ones, but you know what? No.
Cool.
I don't think you can
Actually, no, I can't. I can't.
Yeah.
I know I can't.
You pull out. You like reach in. You feel something like kind of like shocks you a bit. So you just grab it and
It's
you
a
pull
guy.
out. No, it's not a guy. You pull out like a yellow gem.
It's the channel
Is this,
fusion.
yeah. Is this at all useful to you guys?
I
I'm
don't
not gonna
know.
use my action to think about it. Fuck you.
Cool.
It like hums in your hand.
Oh, jeez.
Just put it away and look at it later.
You're very
Yeah,
casual
but
with being shot at.
I'm in a very quick acting scenario. That was my action, so I can't do anything else. Like I'm not. I'd hand it to Tally, but I can't. So that's the end.
Cool.
And now holding out a.
We're gonna just finish this round of combat, and then we'll end the session. So assassins, you hear them like reload. Who's going? Are you obscured? You're not obscured, right?
I don't know that they're there, so no.
Yeah. One's gonna attack you. One's gonna try and take a shot on Tally. One's gonna try and take a shot. All of you are getting attacked once, basically.
Rad!
Well,
That is a natural 1 for Tally.
Based.
That is an 18 for Brayoft.
Not based. But I can do the thing because I'm so cool.
Oh, you're gonna try and catch it?
Of course I'm gonna try and catch it.
Okay.
Well, I reduce damage regardless.
Yeah.
It hits me so you can. I roll under there.
Go ahead and do the con save.
Oh right, it is a Connie save. Yeah, that's a 4 plus whatever. I
Okay.
don't think it counts.
You take
Yeah,
21 damage
5.
total.
21?
Yeah.
Radical! That is 5 plus 7, so 21 minus 13.
5 to 7 is 12.
You take 8,
5 to 7 is 12.
It's like 8
right?
or 7.
Or it's 12. Yeah, you take 9.
I take 9.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go with that number because
But
That's the temp HP that
you
I
can't
have.
reflect it, but you're able to like reduce that damage. So don't forget the key point.
I
It's a
catch
key
it.
point to throw it back.
It's a key point.
Oh, is it?
It's only a reaction
Oh.
to take.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
right.
I
right.
catch it, but it still like goes into my arm a little.
Yeah.
I
Little rusty.
have the
Also,
ouchie wouchies.
No one's ever seen Brad fight. Now he's catching.
Yes, they have.
No one's ever seen you like do something crazy. And then you're like catching projectiles at like point.
I love that Brad
Breakneck
isn't flavoring any of this as a drunken monk. He's just drunk most of the time, and then he's just on point in combat, doing split kicks and punching people.
Yes.
I mean,
Attack on Grumm.
No, we've seen him punch a dog.
Does a 12
I am not
hit?
lying when I say that I'm cool.
Does a 12 hit?
Matches.
So you're fine.
So it
Under-
hits.
Oh yeah, that's
It
for
hits.
saves. I always do that. Con save. Wookie will blow.
That is 16 plus
You
6.
pass. You take 10 points of damage. 3 piercing, 10 poison, or 7 poison.
Cool. Looking a little tough, rougher wear.
You're up. It was a 9 hit.
Because you used
No, I
it.
don't think so.
I was like, you
Cool.
have your temp HP.
Next
and
up
your-
is Tally.
That's funny.
Yeah, the moment I lose my temp HP, I'm done.
It's like a mythic action.
Mythic
Well-
action.
No, I mean he quite literally he activated at 1 health.
Yeah.
So
Still like a mythic action.
Mythic action.
So there is.
Yeah, it is Tally.
hey, can you heal him if I
Yeah.
activate his explosion button to
Oh.
knock him out?
Yeah. You're asking in character.
Yeah.
Assuming he doesn't die. Beep, boop, 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 beep.
I'm trying to detonate his thing.
His armband glows for a second and it just falls off.
That's funny.
And then I make an attack on him.
Okay. They never could explode.
Well, we don't know
I
that-
crit Grumm. Fuck
Holy
you.
shit.
Die. Eat shit.
They're trying to knock you out of bag. I guess it makes sense. You crit Grumm.
How much damage do you do?
Not enough. I should have expended reagent dice and then crit, and then you've taken like
I have
60.
8 hit points total. That's all you need to beat.
That's doable? Maybe?
I don't know what you mean.
5, 6, 7, 8. 8 hit points plus 10. You take 18 damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're knocked unconscious, yeah?
I'm imagining you like throw it at my face and I just kind of.
I go boop, and then you don't die, and I go.
Yeah, like detonate's not on him, but like right in front of his face, like blast him back.
No, on him.
You're doing
I'm-
lethal? Okay.
Yes, no, this is lethal damage. I cannot deal
Okay,
non-lethal.
you're knocked
damage.
unconscious. And fall prone. But at least you'll get half cover now.
Get him up. We're
Yes.
leaving soon.
And you see like the tattoos like. Shoo.
Yeah, they stop glowing, and your eyes kind of like stop glowing.
I shout to you. I shout, get him up. We're running.
You told me already.
Yeah, but I'm saying I need to say out loud that we are running. I'm getting that to the party.
I have a value control on that.
Actually, cool.
It's
Do-
like, it opens
I
stuff
don't
up
lose
for you.
any HP.
Nice.
I don't remember that.
Prodigy, you're up.
It doesn't open.
okay.
Only small.
First of all, I'd say Tally. For the record, that was a terrible idea, and I'm gonna go and heal Grumm. Yeah, cure wounds. That's 8 health.
Okay. You can. I like. There's bags under his eyes now,
It's like-
and I look
yeah.
like I'm withered.
Yeah,
I have
Withered
exhaustion.
Grumm.
it's a little withered.
Nightmare Grumm.
I look like I haven't slept in like a week and a half, and like I've been fighting for 2 months.
Can't wait to meet Molten Grumm.
And just end this, the flare in the sky kind of fizzles out, and all of a sudden it's like oddly quiet and like pitch black. And with that,
Should we just run away first?
Yeah, we should probably.
Like, are they gonna
They're
keep on
gonna-
attacking us?
yes.
Dude, I get like so much fucking movement.
I'll let you run. Go ahead.
Okay.
Alright, guys.
Go ahead. Everyone dashes.
I activate my Vulpine agility, I dash, and then I throw a teleportation bomb for the last 30 feet.
Okay.
So it's like 30, 60.
You guys see Tally like mutate. All of a sudden, there's a purple flash in the distance, and boom, gone.
I got one.
They're gone.
The flash gave you away. They're gonna kill you now.
Like there are bolts that fly at you, but they're way too inaccurate.
Okay.
And the rest of you follow.
I shall follow my
like,
direction.
hobbling
What
as
direction
best as
are
I
you?
can.
This
Just
way?
like
Are you coming in this way?
Yeah, like
That's the way.
you could barely walk.
Okay.
You'll have to help them.
I have a week worth of exhaustion to deal with. Have fun.
Does Lesser Restoration help with exhaustion?
Yes.
Nope. Nothing
Oh
else
no!
with this
Yeah,
exhaustion.
you're right.
Oh.
This exhaustion is special.
Me when I can't mash to wake up his Jigglypuff after a rest.
Your button mashing. Grumm's button mashing right now, but he's.
He can't because he used
Alright,
rest
so-
as Jigglypuff, and Puff can't mash out of her rest.
And with that, we will end the episode as you guys are running off into the darkness.
Cool. Right.
Cool. Catch you guys next week. Keep an eye out for. The encounter's
we
technically
didn't-
still going.
We didn't do an encounter yet.
You. Okay. Yes, you'll level up, but it's gonna be once you get to wherever you end up.
We'll do the math for the level.
Basically, you got okay. They level up. It'll be off camera because I don't want to do that on camera. That'll be a
why-
while.
that's why
But you
we
guys are
don't do
level 5 now, yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I don't
Hooray!
think I get anything cool.
All right. And with that, keep an eye out for updated hours, and see you guys all next time.